I split 100 players across 5 tropical islands. Players are free to build their civilization however they want. Become a merchant and get rich. Or become a captain and assemble your pirate crew. Go rob other islands.
Some of you may die.
Or become a governor and lead your soldiers to hunt pirates.
Today marks the end of the Red Heathens.
Plunge your sword deep and strike true. Can I get a hoorah?
Hoorah!
Islands will go to war.
And we'll remember this as the last day of Red!
Yeah!
Leaders will rise and fall.
Gambletopia, the dream is simple. Tomfoolery and gambling.
All I can say is pick an island to root for and enjoy the video. On day 1, all 100 players woke up on their islands. Everyone started with nothing but a sword. Each player only has 1 life, making their first day extremely risky, as every island started in anarchy. Meanwhile, the Blue Island was already becoming a utopia. The players here live on a beautiful, lush paradise. 4 different nations have emerged here. Gambletopia claimed the entire central village as their territory. They had the most land of any group. Gambletopia was obsessed with gambling and converted the tavern into a casino. Players could gamble using a dice rolling emote, betting their hard-earned fish. One player even gambled away his house.
Gambletopia, the dream is simple. The power to use Lady Luck. With the power of Lady Luck, gambling, and waking up in the ocean at 5 a.m. Gambletopia is an honest dream of mine.
Gambletopia was led by Captain Datboy. He kept their borders open, welcoming in anyone who wanted to gamble. The Banana Republic claimed the tiny island to the southeast. They were led by Pickled Herring.
The Banana Republic.
I need these bananas. I'm the Admiral of the Banana Republic. I cannot leave these bananas behind.
The Star Coalition claimed the northern island with the water tower. This was the largest group on the island. Custodian was their leader.
All these gentlemen have their roles in the coalition. Swifty is my head diplomat. Worldpass is my head bodyguard. I'm its military general. All of us are in the coalition together. Glory to the star!
Glory to the star!
Glory to the star!
And he promised that one day the Star Coalition would rule the Blue Island. And finally, a mafia claimed the southern dock. They called themselves the Balls family. They all wore matching suits and spoke Italian. This group was very secretive and territorial. They had permanent guards stationed at the dock entrance who would kill trespassers.
Step back from the dock.
Back up, please.
No, I'll come in there.
Are you threatening us?
Please get going. I need everyone to start scattering or I'm gonna start scattering ya.
They were businessmen, and their business was offering hitmen. They could assassinate anyone on the island for the right price. Danny Balls was their public-facing leader.
All due respect, but you got no idea what it's like to be number 1.
While D's Balls ran their shady business from behind closed doors. Everyone simply called him the Don.
It's Don Balls.
I always wanted to be a gangster.
This is a good life we live, but a dangerous one.
If you wanted a meeting with the Don, you'd have to come alone, and you'd have to bring a gift.
This is good.
Mr. Don.
Why is it you come to me?
Business was only done inside the tower at the end of the dock, where no outsiders could see or hear. If you paid enough fish, the Don could make your enemies disappear.
If anyone disrespects the family, we're gonna ice them.
Everyone clear the area, clear the area.
Nice and easy, like, I respect your respect.
Danny, is everything okay? I mean, is everything alright over there?
The nations lived together in harmony. Gambletopia, the Banana Republic, and the Star Coalition all mingled together in the village. They spent their days fishing together on the beach.
To the dock!
Fishing time!
Glory to the first man to catch a fish!
Here, have some extra wood.
Thank you, good sir.
This is so beautiful.
We mustn't be ruffians.
Gentlemen, how goes the fishing? Any fish you get, return to the tavern and we will all cook up another feast today. If you got any fish that needs to be cooked, boys, let's get this cooked up.
And they spent their nights gambling together in the tavern.
Gamblers! It's the power of friendship, tomfoolery, and gambling.
Gambling! I am happy to have every single one of you here. You are welcome here.
Everyone is welcome. Whether you're from the Star Coalition, the Ball family, or even Gambletopia. Remember, we are not here to fight against each other. We are all together.
We all wear blue, and that's what we'll always be. Even if you swing your swords against me, I won't swing mine against you, because I love you all.
Cheers, brother.
Hell yeah!
Everyone was happy and peaceful. There was no bloodshed. But tensions started when the leaders began discussing uniting the Blue Island. Each nation's leader wanted to rule the island himself. Each man believed he was the rightful heir to the throne, and so the leaders began plotting against one another. Gambletopia's leader Datboy believed he had the legitimate claim to the throne. Gambltopia was the largest territory, containing both campfires on the island and the entire village. Datboy was already loved by the people for opening his tavern to all. Meanwhile, the leader of the Banana Republic, Pickled Herring, believed he was the rightful heir to the throne. The Banana Republic was the smallest group with the smallest territory, but it wasn't scared to fight for power. Pickled Herring didn't trust the other leaders, and felt desperate to gain control. No one was more power hungry than the Star Coalition. Custodian believed he was the rightful heir to the throne because the Star Coalition had the largest army. Custodian believed the strongest nation should have the right to lead, and he was prepared to go to war for it.
Because I have the most men. The island demands a leader. That will be done as a vote.
And so the nations began scheming against each other. All three leaders separately went to the Mafia to alliance with them. You had to present Don Balls with a gift, and then step into his tower to make a deal.
We'd like to take over. We could maybe cut a deal here.
Do you want me to enforce your rule for you? Pickled Herring, we will help you. You have my word. I'm a very busy man, so please.
Mr. Don, we appreciate your Italian heritage.
Why is it you come to me?
If there's those who don't accept the star's illumination, those gentlemen will rethink their opinions. Let's put it like that.
We will help you. You have my word.
I do have a gift for him.
Oh my, I'll take that for him.
This is good. This is good.
The Ball Gang, right?
Ball family. It's a family, not a
Yeah,
gang.
the Ball family. My apologies.
Yes.
I fear the Star Coalition. You would be our best bet in fighting against the upcoming evil.
I will see to it that your group is protected.
We would still be our own leaders, but I
You want
feel...
my blessing. You want my blessing. This is good. This is good. We will help you. You have my word. And in return...
That would be mostly fish.
Don Balls secretly allianced with all three nations at once. The Balls family offered each nation the same deal, promising to defend the leader, and in exchange the Mafia would receive 50 fish once that leader ruled the island. This was deceptive but genius, as every nation was now in debt to the Balls family, and no matter which nation ended up ruling the island, the Mafia would win regardless. Now Danny Balls and the Don could sit back and wait for the other nations to destroy each other, with no risk of getting attacked in the crossfire. Each nation now believed they had the upper hand with their secret alliance, completely unaware that the Balls family was playing them all. The next morning, Datboy announced that the Blue Island was to be united under Gambletopia's flag.
I am going to try and convince everyone to join under one nation.
But the Star Coalition now believed they were unstoppable, and decided it was time to take power through violence. Custodian began planning to assassinate Datboy.
Gambletopia is dangerous. We have to go to war.
He's going for leader right now. We can't have that.
I say we get rid of him.
We need to kill that man.
That evening, Custodian went to the tavern and invited Datboy to a peace meeting.
I'm not a fighter, my friend. I'm a politician and leader. Come with me, my friend.
I gotta go take a meeting. Defend our boys while I'm away.
Quickly, boys, with me. Let's go.
Stop! No! I'm being attacked! No! The gambling!
Come boys, let's go. We're okay, gentlemen? We all good? Good. That gambling man. The chap who had an unfortunate accident, let's say, he was a threat to the coalition. I would just executed him. I've killed him personally.
The death of Datboy shocked Gambletopia. This was the first death on the Blue Island. Gambletopia barricaded themselves in the tavern and closed the casino. The Banana Republic suspected that the Star Coalition was responsible for the assassination. Pickled Herring feared he would face the same fate if the Star Coalition was left unchecked. The Banana Republic lacked the manpower to declare war, so Pickled Herring went to the Mafia to buy a hitman. They paid 15 fish to order an assassination on the leader of the Star Coalition, Custodian. The Mafia accepted the contract, but they were scared to make the hit themselves.
Get a Star Coalition member to kill its leader.
Whoever assassinates that man will be brought into the family.
So they approached a low-ranking member of the Star Coalition, They paid him to betray his own team and kill Custodian. If Jewel did the assassination, he would receive 5 cooked fish and would be welcomed into the Balls family.
What we can offer you is protection, respect, and family. When you come into the family, you are one of the Balls. Does that sound good to you?
It tickles my fancy.
Never disrespect the family, never betray the family. Danny Balls has already given you a task.
He's gonna give us a head.
You do this for us, we'll bring you into the family.
All right.
You know what to do, Belton.
The Dons have requested that I kill you.
Oh, have they?
I admittedly questioned my loyalty, but I have chosen your side. I've chosen the Star Coalition.
I appreciate your honesty. Thank you for that information, man. We will use that wisely. I appreciate all of your boys' loyalty.
I'll be with you to the end, sir.
Who here is the best PvP out of us? I think we've got a hit squad coming along. Take this, my friend. Take this.
Oh. This disrespect cannot slide.
Custodian was furious at his enemies for this assassination attempt, but rather than blame the Mafia, Custodian actually went to the Mafia and ordered assassination contracts of his own.
Gambletopia, kill their leader. Get some men to take care of it.
The Star Coalition was now in massive debt with the Balls family, but Custodian was prepared to do anything to gain power.
We have waited for the star to rise, and it shall. Glory to the coalition, everybody. Glory to the star.
Glory to the star.
Glory to the Star.
The moment you're not valuable to the Star Coalition, they will put a sword through your back.
That night, a Mafia hitman killed the new leader of Gambletopia. Gambletopia responded by going to the Balls family and hiring a hitman to kill Custodian.
We followed the money.
What followed were the bloodiest days of the Blue Island. There were constant assassinations and retaliatory assassinations. No one officially declared war, but instead ordered assassinations from the shadows.
What the hell's happening? We're good. There was a small explosion.
Big boss, the gentleman that was gonna carry out the contract, I told him to take care of it soon, alright?
Good.
Every nation was now in massive debt to the Mafia, more than they could ever hope to repay.
This is very displeasing, and I want you to take care of it.
Each leader had promised to pay fish and supplies for the heads of their enemies.
Pickled Herring came in here, they offered us nothing. Do not make demands. Do not let any more men of the Banana Republic come in here and disrespect us.
It seems our hands are tied and our moves are limited, men.
Agreed.
Ah, heck.
The nations were desperate to take each other out.
Custodian's dead.
Custodian's dead.
Even the mighty Custodian was assassinated. The Star Coalition was furious. Now Barbossa stepped up as the new leader of the Star Coalition and vowed to get revenge. But he was out of money and in too much debt to the Balls family already.
I need help. We can bring you supplies, weapons, whatever you need. In return, I need only one thing: control.
The Mafia began recruiting players from the other nations to join the Balls family.
You need to do something to earn your place with us.
You would have to perform an assassination in order to prove your loyalty.
Pickled Herring must die. Handle this for me. You're with the Ball family.
Then the Banana Republic's leader was murdered. Danny Balls and the Dawn were expanding their mafia, getting filthy rich, and sitting back as the other nations destroyed each other. Their business had been wildly successful. The nations began performing the killings themselves. This was no longer a power struggle for the throne. Now this was about revenge. Now this was a blood feud. The nations hated each other and wanted to avenge their fallen friends. The peaceful days of fishing together on the beach were now just a distant memory. The nations destroyed each other, and through their hatred and power lust, they had destroyed themselves.
Barbossa?
Oh! Assassin! Tell me there's an assassin! Barbossa! Gather on me! Quickly! Quickly!
No, Ace! Our lad!
I tried to warn him. Good stuff.
Gentlemen, stay together. Find yourself a battle buddy if you must.
No!
People are killing each other.
We just want to talk.
No,
13 people asking one person to go with a different way of his crew does not want to talk. They want to put swords in your back. The easy way or the hard way. I am really okay to do this the hard way. Very well. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Assassin!
Assassin! No!
Barbossa! Barbossa, no!
There goes Barbossa.
Oh, fellas, we're about to watch a massacre.
Where was it?
Where are you?
Hey guys,
Guys,
what's going on?
who's hurt?
It was him.
Okay.
Who did it?
Everybody just killed each other.
They killed
Each other? This is good.
Gambletopia could do nothing but hide inside their tavern. The casino was now nothing more than a bomb shelter. The mighty Star Coalition was beginning to dim, with only 3 soldiers left. The violence had destroyed the Blue Island. But when the dust settled, the Mafia was left standing as the most powerful faction. The other nations would never claim the throne, and they would never pay their debts.
This is very displeasing. They have disrespected the family, and I want you to take care of it.
For the first time on Blue Island, a declaration of war was made. The Balls family declared war on everyone.
Tell them to get ready. We go to war. We go to war! Prepare yourselves. Defend my tower. Harry Balls, come with me.
The Mafia marched out and conquered the other nations.
Follow me. I want them dead. Do you hear me? This is what happens when you disrespect the family. They don't call me these balls for nothing. Our business is concluded.
We go to war, we go to war.
We move.
We go to war.
They're gonna let you live after that? And I'm down.
This is it. It looks like we didn't make our move quick enough.
Yes, East. Yes. Waste your resources. Because I'm coming. I'm still right behind you.
The Banana Republic is an enemy of the family.
They're gonna let you live after that? Yeah, come here. Come here. I'll finish this fight right now.
The remaining soldiers were cut down one by one.
We're on a hunt.
Revenge is like cold cuts.
What's your allegiance?
I'm not on either side. I just kind of want to fish. Hey?
Come with me.
Right.
Come with me.
He's a member of the Blue Ball family, a resident fisherman and cook.
I guess I'm the fisherman for the mob. Hoping I don't die.
The surviving players were offered a choice: join the Balls family or die.
And who do you represent?
Well, no one anymore.
Swear your life to me. I promise you no harm will befall you.
And I swear.
Welcome to the family.
I get one of those snazzy suits?
Get going.
Alright.
And who do you represent?
I watched them die. It's pretty sad, but I guess I'm loyal to my new group.
I would be scared too if I was a traitor rat.
Here. Wait, let her live, let her live. I guess we're taking refugees now.
I guess we really are the good folks after all, huh?
I believe in our people.
The Balls family seized total control. Danny Balls was made the governor of Blue Island.
This is good. I'm proud of you, Danny. You did the family proud. I want you to lead this island. Now you're governor.
I didn't think I was going to end up being the governor, but okay.
Danny declared that the Blue Island would be a civilized government nation, although its origins had been anything but civilized. Don Balls was the second in command.
You did good, boys. You did good. I am naming Danny Balls as governor of this island.
Listen to your governor.
Yeah.
We can be a government, sure, but I'd much rather be a family. And I swear to serve, protect, and be loyal to every single one of you until the day that I perish.
Us balls stick together. Capiche?
Capiche, gabagool.
The Mafia had succeeded through their deceptive, shady tactics. They had allianced with every other nation at once. They had stayed in the shadows and played the other factions against each other. In the end, it had been extremely successful. Governor Danny wondered if this same strategy could be applied at a larger scale, at a global scale. The Blue Island plotted to alliance with every other island and manipulate them against each other. If this strategy worked again, the world would destroy itself, and the Blue Island would be the strongest nation left standing when the dust settled. Meanwhile, the Red Island was already at risk of extinction. The Red Island is a burnt village sitting beneath a volcano. Scalding hot geysers launch players up into the air.
Whoa! No!
But shelter can be found in underground caves. The surrounding ocean is covered in erupting volcanoes. Supply barrels are scarce here, but this fiery hell is home for these unlucky players. The island immediately fell into chaos. There was anarchy as players fought each other over limited resources and territory.
Who's jumping him?
I'm sorry.
Yo, you idiot!
Oh shit, I'm the firebomb. Stupid
Oh, the fight! Hey, watch out! Yo, kill him! Kill him! Don't kill me, bro! Yo!
Don't kill him!
Whoa! Who put my fire out? Ow!
Yo, ladies, bro, we can't have any more casualties, bro. We're eliminating the weak, bro. We're eliminating the weak.
No one was more violent than a player named Hellfish. He became a serial killer, luring players into the tavern and then stabbing them in the back.
Hey! Come on, man! I got killed.
The violence was out of control.
Hellfish is evil. He tried to kill me.
Yo, he's jumping me.
But one player hoped to create order out of this chaos. Your pal Cheese wanted to grow a civilization from the ashes of anarchy.
Don't kill him. We've lost too many of our islanders already. I do have high hopes for this island. We're strong. We're strong, but we're directing it at each other.
Your pal Cheese became a leader quite easily. He gained followers simply because people liked the sound of his voice.
Listen, I don't want to lose any more people.
You're leader, bro.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. They put me into power because they thought I was cool.
People thought he had aura. Cheese offered players the protection of strength in numbers, and he quickly assembled a crew.
I need you to protect me.
Hello, I'm not here to fight you. I'm not here to kill you. I come unarmed. You good? Are you safe?
I'm trying, but there was some guy that was trying to murder me, yeah.
Yeah, I'll make sure that you don't die for that, man.
Want some fish?
I'll take you up on that offer.
Next, Cheese used his crew to murder 2 players who he suspected to be political rivals.
We might have to kill him. Let's jump him, bro.
I believe so. What's going on? Chill! Are you on our side or their side?
Surrender, bro.
Horrible.
You ain't with this. Yo, we're on him, bro. We got 4 men. Surrender, bro. You ain't with this.
He's right here. Stop him. Stop him. Alright, well, we killed him. He's dead.
Well, we got rid of the competition immediately. We killed all of them.
Now, with no other leaders on the island left to oppose him, Cheese declared himself captain of the Red Island. You were either with Captain Cheese or against him. The island may be hot, but Cheese was cold and calculated in his rise to power. Next, Cheese united the Red Islanders against a common enemy. He started a manhunt for the serial killer Hellfish.
Hellfish, explain yourself.
Why'd you jump people?
Why did you come at me when I was in the tavern grabbing bananas? You tried murdering me in cold blood.
Say aye if you vote to kill Hellfish. There's a hit on Hellfish.
I think I know where Hellfish is, bro.
Hellfish?
Hey! Where you going?
Yo, Hellfish!
Get out of here!
You can't be trying to murder our citizens.
Captain Cheese presented himself as the savior who would unite the Red Island and make it civilized. But order had to come through violence.
Hellfish.
Hellfish. Watch out.
Kill him, bro. Get him. Kill him.
Just go.
He's a threat.
Hey, watch out.
Yo, kill him.
Everyone worked together to hunt for Hellfish, yet he escaped them.
Hellfish, where are you going?
Hellfish survived by hiding up on the volcano. The manhunt was unsuccessful, but it did succeed in uniting the island against their common enemy. Captain Cheese was a very charismatic leader. Through aura and threats of violence, he gained the loyalty of the people. The cave beneath the island was made into the government headquarters.
This is where we're gonna have meetings.
Come down to the very bottom.
His first move was to organize the island. Captain Cheese identified the best PvPers on the island and promoted them to the role of soldiers. They had to change their skins to become skeletons to stand out.
That's our plan. We're all going skeleton.
Those who were less skilled at PvP were given the role of workers. This class system made the upper half into skeleton warriors, and the lower half into the human working class. And Captain Cheese was above them all. The Red Island was renamed to Skulltopia.
Skulltopia? Hey, Skulltopia, that's tough. Skulltopia. We're Skulltopians.
Skulltopia.
The working class would do most of the worm digging, fishing, and cooking for the island, as well as resource collection. Every worker was assigned a task and given a quota to meet.
By the end of today, I want everyone to have 2 cooked fish in their inventory.
Cooked fish was carefully redistributed to all the soldiers on the island.
We will provide you with cooked fish.
While extra fish and wood were saved in a bank, Cheese was already saving up to upgrade the Red Island, and he hoped to purchase more weapons and ships as quickly as possible.
Okay, and then I'm gonna cook it, okay?
Yo, who do I give fish to once I catch them?
I'll take a fish. Who has fish?
I have 2. Give me 1.
The workers experienced a lot of verbal abuse and yelling.
You two follow me. Both of you, come on. Someone give me the wood. I need wood.
Bro.
Give me your wood.
Come here if you have wood. Hey, if you have wood.
Everyone come here.
There was always someone screaming orders at them. Although the work environment was hostile and oppressive, it was extremely efficient.
Y'all need to go fish. Start fishing. Start helping us out. And you come here. Come to the campfire.
Follow me this way. Stand here and fish.
Captain Cheese succeeded in turning these animals into a functioning civilization. But one threat remained. The serial killer Hellfish was still at large. A bounty of 5 cooked fish was placed on Hellfish, and another manhunt began.
5 cooked fish if you kill Hellfish. Hellfish, kill Hellfish. Kill Hellfish. There's a hit on Hellfish. Go find him. There'll be law and order.
This time, Cheese had a skeleton army to help him, and yet Hellfish was still not captured.
Hellfish.
I think we got him, bro.
We think Hellfish is hiding underneath the volcano. I saw Hellfish go down to this little hole. We saw Hellfish go down there.
Where'd he just go? He was right here. This ain't over yet.
But soldiers did discover something bigger. 2 players were discovered to be hiding up in the tower on the dock. They had been hiding in plain sight up here for days before anyone realized. These 2 guys hid up here to escape the violent anarchy at the very start of the island, and they had no clue that a civilization had formed. They were like an uncontacted tribe. They simply hid up in their tower and fished. Soldiers were sent to make contact with them.
How many people are up there? 2?
They towered up there.
Tell them to come down, or we're coming up.
Okay.
A diplomatic mission.
Should I be concerned about coming up here? These swords are looking a little
Nah, I
intimidating.
wouldn't go up there. Yeah, we're friendly. We'll do this peacefully, or we'll do this the hard way.
We're coming up.
Nah, I'll throw down fish once I catch him, alright?
They were given the option to join Skulltopia or die, so they volunteered to be fishermen.
We will keep you alive.
He says he'll keep us safe, but I don't know if we can trust him.
Cheese pushed the Red Island to be the strongest and most efficient. Every evening, the workers would have to line up and present the resources they collected.
Make sure everybody is here.
Hey, all the humans get in line. All the humans get in line. Go in a single file line if you're humans. First one up, fish. I'll take it. Go inside the cave. You're good. Go in.
An offering of fish, wood, or fruit would need to be made.
Want some fish?
Did we do good?
One by one, they would have to pass inspection to be allowed into the cave with the rest of the islanders. As for the warrior class, they worked hard as well. Captain Cheese made them thoroughly plan how to defend the island from attackers. They had to create strategies and identify the most defendable positions on the island. They had to assign roles and run defense drills. Soldiers also had to practice sword fighting. Captain Cheese took this military training very seriously. The best resources like food, grenades, and traps were all redistributed to soldiers to make sure they were prepared for war at all times. Lower-ranking soldiers were given jobs as lookouts. Soldiers were also used to manage the workers.
Get to work.
Someone fish. Someone needs to fish. We need like 3 people fishing. All y'all just fish and cook. Get some orders, bro.
Everyone to the dock.
Everyone to the dock.
We need to have bodyguards at all times.
Whenever they had free time, soldiers would help out with the manual labor on the island as well. And so Skulltopia continued working day and night.
Listen, everyone come to the campfire.
The humans labored to collect resources, while the skeleton army continued training for war. The nightly resource offerings continued.
We're in this together, and we're gonna be organized.
No one ever rebelled against Captain Cheese. Although it seemed oppressive, the island was united in purpose. They all wanted to become the most powerful island, and Captain Cheese was the only leader that could bring them victory. Cheese had secured order, peace, and leadership, and he turned Skulltopia into a well-oiled machine. Captain Cheese relaxed at the nightly resource offering, until suddenly he spotted an unfamiliar face. It was Hellfish, the serial killer, who had walked right into the cave to surrender himself.
Listen, I don't want to lose any more people. I think that you are a strong person, and I can respect that.
Hellfish survived the purge. I think we could keep him, bro. Hellfish, are you cool? Are you chilling?
Yo, yeah, I'm
alright.
Hellfish was offered a full pardon as a reward for surrendering, and he was assigned to the role of worker. Skulltopia was now complete, and Captain Cheese now shifted his focus onto the horizon. He planned to build a ship and start robbing the other islands. Skulltopia was a pirate civilization.
So Cheese, come up here.
Listen here, y'all.
Yeah.
We may have lost quite a few people here today. However, the ones who will survive are easily the strongest of us. So, serve us loyally, and we will provide you with the safety you need.
Meanwhile, on the Purple Island, a civil war was looming. The Purple Island is made of 2 mountains connected by a bridge. Tunnels spiral up to perilous heights at the mountain peaks. The players here quickly divided into 2 groups. One claimed the left mountain, while the other claimed the right mountain. The bridge between them became heavily contested. Captain Mike became leader of the Tavern Pirates.
How are we doing up here, everyone? I don't want to lose this tavern. Trying to hold it down the best I can.
Their tavern became a mountaintop fortress, and this territory holds the only campfire on the island.
Does anyone need food?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Food for everyone. Food for everyone.
Guards were stationed to defend the tunnels, ladder, and bridge. Meanwhile, the other half of the island claimed the northern mountain. This group is called the Violet Pirates, led by Captain Goldheart.
I was freely elected by the people. I'm a man of the people.
They chose the dock at the base of the mountain as their fortress. The only way in is the mountain tunnel, so border guards were permanently stationed here and easily defended this choke point. Guards also protected the dock's ladder in case an invasion came from the water. No one got in or out of this territory without Captain Goldheart's approval, and the dock's tower provided even more protection against invaders.
We need food.
If you guys want to start fishing, we need security too.
Protect the fishermen.
I will keep them safe.
There was constant fighting between the Violet Pirates and the Tavern Pirates.
No, it can't be like that! They're killing me, they're killing me, they're killing me! You came after us!
They battled over their territory borders.
Our border is like here.
If anyone shall pass this point...
Jackmo! No,
someone died.
Who died?
He got killed!
And they fought over resources in the village. The village at the bottom of the island was heavily contested territory, where players got murdered and robbed.
We might want to take over the pier so we can fish for ourselves.
We should be using those barrels to grab supplies.
Players explored here to loot supplies and catch fish.
I just want fish.
Come on. I got it. Come on. Come on. Oh, damn it.
I give up. I'm just gonna feast on the worms.
But two players saw this dangerous town as a real estate opportunity. They claimed the buildings here and tried to sell houses in exchange for fish.
We're setting up our real estate business. My associates over here. Yeah, one fish. We'll do one fish.
Gentrification? More like beach vacation.
The tavern killed some people.
There's at least 2 dead, I think, and somebody's getting killed up there right now.
As the violence increased, both captains feared that a war was coming, one that would destroy the Purple Island.
We have the advantage of higher ground. If we know they're coming, we can blunder them off cliffs, we can set traps.
I've also got bear traps.
The smartest and wealthiest man on Purple Island was named Nemo. He was not a leader. He was a businessman and saw the opportunity to get rich. Rather than join either team, he chose to befriend both captains. Nemo offered to be a neutral messenger between the two groups, and in exchange, he got total protection. Both captains declared that anyone who hurt Nemo would be executed. As tensions increased, Nemo became the safest player on the Purple Island, and he charged the captains a price of fish for his service. Captain Goldheart planned to invade the Tavern Pirates and take control of their campfire. Cooked fish are an extremely valuable resource for PvP, and this gave his enemies a massive advantage.
I don't want it to come to fighting, but again, if it comes down to fighting, we're gonna need good food.
But the Tavern Pirates carefully guarded their campfire and their mountaintop fortress. However, the Tavern Pirates had one major weakness. They could not catch fish from their mountain. They had to travel down into the disputed village territory to fish. Here, they were vulnerable to attacks. Captain Goldheart recognized this weakness, but he couldn't just send an army to claim the village. Captain Mike had already declared that this would be an act of war, and a war could destroy the whole island as both armies were equally sized. So instead, Captain Goldheart sent his best fighters to go on a secret mission. They would hide in the village and attack any fishermen they saw. Captain Goldheart would deny that these players were Violet Pirates, so his team could not be blamed. This was Black Ops.
I think that peace through strength is the way to do things. There are orders underway that were not given by me. I need plausible deniability. You know, the president doesn't always know what the CIA is doing. Secret maneuvering to be able to leverage things in our direction.
This risky mission was led by a player named King. King was promised the position of general in exchange for his service.
I'm just the task force, you know? It's their fault that they died.
And so Tavern Pirates started getting attacked while fishing in the village.
Want me to stain my hands with blood, so be it.
Guys. Someone tried to assassinate me. Someone just tried to assassinate me.
Talk to me. I don't mean no. You can change, bro. You can change. You brought this upon yourself.
Someone's been killing people down there.
I almost got murdered.
Watch out. The people on the pier are killing everyone.
I was gonna go fishing at the pier. King just tried to kill me.
That was what I heard.
King's gonna kill us. Whenever someone goes out of the tavern, they've just been murdered. We need to rally people to the tavern.
And sure enough, Captain Mike banned all travel down the mountain to ensure the safety of all tavern pirates.
It sounds like fishing's a little too dangerous for us now if they're just picking people off as they go down.
Captain Goldheart's plan worked perfectly.
While I do want peace, we have had some secret operations running that have resulted in the unfortunate deaths of Mike's tavern people.
He stopped his enemies from fishing without going to war for it. Then he sent his messenger Nemo to deny any affiliation to the village thugs. The Violet Pirates now secretly controlled the entire bottom of the island. They now controlled all the fish and most of the resource barrels on the island. But the real genius of Goldheart's plan was that he now created a demand for fish on the island. The Tavern Pirates may have the campfire, but the Violet Pirates had the fish and firewood. Rather than fight a war over resources, they set up a trade agreement. Nemo was brought in to negotiate a peace deal between the captains. The Violet Pirates would catch the fish, and the Tavern Pirates would cook the fish. Captain Goldheart would give 5 raw fish to Captain Mike, and he would get 2 cooked fish back. Everyone would profit, and a civil war would be avoided. And Nemo would get 1 cooked fish for being the delivery man. Nemo was the only neutral player that could safely travel between the territories.
So are you guys willing to set up some kind of somebody to come out to us to collect fish, and we send somebody out to cook fish?
Yeah, we can establish some economy like that. I'm down.
That'd
be
great. I would rather figure something out than just fight each other.
I like we got a system going like this.
All right, perfect. What Nemo and I kind of worked out is he's friendly enough with the tavern people, right? We have a really good defensible spot to fish. We can give you some fish.
You guys are catching fish, and I can go cook fish, so I can kind of be in the middle.
That would be great.
All right, deal.
Perfect.
I'll see you guys at sunset then.
Sounds good, brothers.
He brokered a deal with them. They're going to fish and give us raw fish, and then we'll cook it up here because we have the cooking spot, and then we're going to split the fish. I think you did a good job down there, Nemo, talking to the guys.
Thank you.
I think that's going to be important because they seem very aggressive. I think we need level-headedness.
I'm delivering this fish to Goldheart.
We have the first fish!
The fish trade quickly took off. The Violet Pirates worked hard to catch fish.
He's going to come back at sunset to collect fish.
Meanwhile, the Tavern Pirates worked in shifts to cook the fish and manage inventory.
Coordinate with whoever's in the tavern.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna cook 2 more fish and then I'm gonna come down there. 2 fish in the inventory. I have come with a fish.
Oh, he's got a fish.
I'll take that, thank you.
Nemo was the middleman in this trade deal, and he became quite wealthy.
I have a full inventory of cooked fish right now.
He stashed his fish in a barrel and bribed soldiers from both teams for extra protection. Nemo was officially still neutral, but he gained the trust of both teams. He fed each team information about the other one.
Hey Nemo, how many of them are there?
There's probably the same amount that's here that's actually organized, but I don't think any of them are actually very threatening.
Information like military secrets, strategies, and warnings about certain players.
There's a small faction within the Pure crew that wants to attack people, and then the rest of their team doesn't care if they're killing people.
It's too difficult for us to have this relationship with them. I don't see the benefit of us giving them cooked fish.
If we stop giving them fish, then it's war, basically, right? We break our economic relationship.
Nemo quickly earned the trust of both captains, to the point that both captains used Nemo as an advisor.
Nemo's with us. Nemo is sort of a co-leader. You're my number one guy.
I'm not really in the tavern team.
He became the most powerful man on the Purple Island, having total protection, political influence, and a business deal. Tensions remained quite high between the Tavern Pirates and the Violet Pirates.
Back up, you will die. This is your last warning. You're violating our borders.
Are you against us?
The trade deal was truly the only thing preventing a war. As border disputes continued, Nemo remained as the only man who could safely travel the island to keep the fish trade going. Captain Goldheart kept the Tavern Pirates under constant surveillance.
Someone's spying on us from the tower.
He worried that if they resumed fishing, then he would lose demand for fish, and the trade deal would fall apart. He once again sent out his special forces to spy on the tavern and kill any fishermen. And once again, they were sent in secret. He denied their affiliation to the Violet Pirates. This was another Black Ops mission.
And then the work that you've been doing, we need need to start doing that. We need to pick off like 1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
And when we get word from Nemo that we have greater numbers, we can try to strong arm negotiate them to join our group. And if they don't take that deal, it's gonna come down to war.
And so King and his men began attacking tavern pirates once more.
No, Cam died.
Everything's going horribly wrong.
There's someone being killed.
Guys, I was almost assassinated again. Do not go downstairs.
I wouldn't be surprised if they caused the deaths.
I got some big suspicions on them. Conveniently, some people died right next to them.
So it almost feels like it was like a coordinated, like, cause some chaos and run off.
Goldheart's ultimate goal was to unite and lead the Purple Island, and he wanted to achieve this without a war. Step 1 was to make the tavern pirates reliant on him for fish. Step 2 was to secretly weaken Captain Mike's numbers to gain a military advantage. And Step 3 was to make an ultimatum of unity or war. And so Captain Goldheart carefully plotted to weaken his enemy into submission without a war. Captain Goldheart may not have the campfire, but he already had the true power over it. It turned out the solution to war was business. Nemo had concerns about the violence, so he warned Captain Mike that the Violet Pirates could be behind it. Captain Mike had concerns as well and threatened to end the fish trade.
They don't respect diplomacy. They respect daggers in the back, and it depresses me.
The deal was we'll split 50-50 with them, so I'll see if we can trade and then restart the peaceful relationship.
That works, but I feel like this is our last ditch offer, Nemo.
Yeah.
Tensions between the groups continued to rise.
It's too much tension. No one feels safe, you know?
What Captain Goldheart didn't expect was that his secret operation would go off the rails. King stopped following orders and stopped reporting back to base.
Hey, King, get back here.
King, get over here.
King, come back.
King and his band of pirates attacked anything that moved in the village. As the murders increased, Goldheart began to worry about King. He had created a monster. He believed King was a loose cannon and ordered him to return to base. Goldheart wanted to rule the other team, not wipe them out entirely. King was placed on lockdown and ordered to guard the dock at home. King had served his purpose well, but now he was a liability, so he was confined to the tower. The fish trade continued on. The Violet Pirates kept fishing, the Tavern Pirates kept cooking, and Nemo kept the deliveries on schedule. King quickly realized that his tower had a harpoon gun. This allowed him to range the cave entrance and protect their territory. However, this also allowed him to range the entire cliffside of the Tavern Pirates' territory. One by one, Tavern Pirates started getting harpooned off the mountain and pulled down to the dock, where King stabbed them to death.
We killed someone.
I kind of feel bad about that one.
That was diabolical. The Tavern Pirates didn't even realize what was happening, as someone would simply step outside and scream for an instant, then go silent. Once you were harpooned out of proximity chat range, you were never heard from again.
Nobody's really come back, so now I'm starting to worry.
We're gonna put a temporary pause on the harpoon. We're gonna need you later, though, when we're harpooning the enemy. I get it, you're dangerous, and we need that. We don't want to all kill each other.
They started attacking us, so I attacked them.
Even he said he wanted to kill so many people.
Even locked up in the tower, King was still out of control. But secretly, Goldheart was kind of happy that the rival team was dying, as they were still too powerful to submit. King was unfortunately a necessary evil to achieve his goals.
What are you doing?
That's not good.
Whoa.
Bro.
Pause on the killings.
All of a sudden, I'm harpooned and there's like 10 swords on me.
They're harpooning people.
Do not go on this side of the cliff because King is picking people off with the harpoon, so just avoid this side of the cliff.
Okay.
If King's picking our people off, that's already a problem we gotta figure out.
He threatened to end the fish trade.
I don't think we're gonna be giving them fish anymore. I think that deal's off.
We need to negotiate peace. We need your stove, you need our fish. The fish must flow. My fish, my campfire, my Purple Island. All right, tavern people, here's the deal. I'll meet you on the dock.
We already went to do that, and all of a sudden there was fighting going on and people screaming. Like, I've heard that once before.
Did you not see them, like, harpoon as soon as we started
what are you talking about? Go to meet by the docks. Like, walking down there after they've been harpooning us off the cliffs for the entire day doesn't make any sense. We've been peaceful, we've been negotiating, we've been trying to make deals. So, as the peaceful party here, they can come to us.
I will go tell them that they will have to come to us, yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hopefully I have some successful talking with them. If I don't, I get killed.
What do you want? What do you want?
It's alright, it's alright. What's your news?
My leader doesn't want to come down to the docks. Can you send a peaceful ambassador up to us and we will do peace talks? The leader of the tavern feels threatened.
What do your people want to do? If your leader feels threatened, do most people in your group want to talk peace?
Yes, we all want peace with you guys. We all want peace.
Okay, but your leader is hesitant to come talk to us. Just logic this out with me, right? Your people all want peace. Our people want peace. But your leader is obstructing peace because he doesn't want to come talk? Sounds pretty cowardly. If you guys aren't going to have your leader come talk, you guys need a new leader. You either got to kill him, or you got to elect somebody new, or you got to convince him. Because we don't want people to die, but if we have somebody that's not with the group, you know, all of our guys, we're united in what we want to do. We want to fish, we want to cook food, and we want to have the most people alive. But if your leader is too timid, how is he going to do when it comes down to a war?
Okay, I'll go inform him, okay?
All right, guys, we made our ultimatum.
Are we going to go bring them cooked fish and he's going to start killing us? I can't have King grabbing people with harpoons and killing them.
King's just harpooning everyone.
Don't go there. They harpooned us when they never returned.
Nemo pleaded with him to keep the business deal going. If the fish stopped flowing, then the Violet Pirates would invade to seize control of the campfire. The end of business was the beginning of war.
Can you hand me that last cooked fish? I can make them a final offer of peace.
Just let me know what they say. Good luck.
If I die, it's war.
You're my last hope, Nemo.
I'll do my best. The fish trade is still happening. There you go.
Oh, perfect.
They have agreed to stop the harpooning attacks for now, and we can continue the fish trade. Goldheart is keen on keeping our group together, not losing any more people before we have to fight the other nations.
And so the fish trade continued. And of course, King kept harpooning tavern pirates off the mountain.
I've yet to experience a reason to trust these people wholeheartedly. And if it comes to swords down there, I want you all to be ready in your heart and in your hand.
We will be ready.
King got him and harpooned him. He nearly died.
So King either comes and kills us, or we go and kill King.
Well, I mean, fight violence with violence, I guess.
Skibbity went to confront Goldheart by himself.
Skibbity, we need you to stay back, brother.
Kill him. Kill him.
King, kill him. King, kill him. King.
Skibbity dead is a good thing for everybody, I think.
But then King made one unforgivable mistake. He harpooned and nearly killed Nemo by accident.
Yo. King just harpooned me and attacked me.
That's our teammate.
You said to harpoon him.
King is sorry. Take this.
Captain Goldheart had to punish King with a demotion and put him on full lockdown, but it was too little too late. Mike announced he was ending the fish trade, but Goldheart announced that a missed fish payment would mean war. It was now up to Nemo to preserve peace. The end of the fish trade means the end of his business, and possibly the end of the Purple Island. Nemo anxiously met with both leaders to convince them to continue the fish trade, but Captain Mike was done getting taken advantage of. It was clear now that the entire deal was a plot to weaken his team and eventually take them over. He wanted to make a stand. He would not do business with murderers. It was time to call Goldheart's bluff. It was time to threaten a war for real. There was no other option.
I need your leader to meet me at the docks. We have to talk.
He wants to talk to you about a peace treaty.
We're going down there.
I'll stand between you and him if that makes you feel better.
This meeting would either unite the island or destroy it. Mike went to the dock to meet Captain Goldheart in person. Captain Mike wanted revenge for his people, but after seeing the size of the Violet Pirates' army, Mike knew his team could not win now. They could sacrifice themselves to fight out of spite, or they could swallow their pride and surrender.
I would like to do that without the paranoia of worrying that we're going to be picked off.
I want the same. I don't want to have to pick people off. If we can agree that we call the past, I think we can unify.
Step down, join as one nation. Mike, does that sound like something that you're willing to do?
I don't want to feel pressed into this join or die situation, but a future together is what I've wanted from the start. Thinking of Purple's future, and I'm not thinking of a violet violence, I'm thinking of a alliance. And I'm sorry that there were so many problems between us, and I think we can work together.
Absolutely. Mike, here's what we're going to do, brother. I'm going to take a bite of this fish in solidarity. You're going to take a bite of this fish in solidarity. And from this point on, no more killings. Here you go, sir. Peace has been established! Raise a glass, boys.
Just as Captain Goldheart had planned from the beginning, he had weakened the rival captain into peacefully surrendering to him. What Goldheart did next shocked every person on the island.
I'm willing to get all our people to come together, talk peacefully, hold another vote to choose pirate captain.
He made his enemies equal citizens and then ordered an immediate election to democratically choose the captain of the island. Goldheart apologized for letting the violence get out of control and revealed his original goal was to unite the Purple Island, not destroy it. His lust for power had corrupted him, and he hoped an election would earn Mike's forgiveness. And it did. The election was held in the tavern.
Into the tavern, boys. Alrighty, boys. Well, I'm glad we found peace. This is the only way we're going to beat everybody, right?
Yes, sir.
So we need to have a vote.
If I am to be elected a governor, I would happily lead Purple into a bright, peaceful future. If we got through today, we can get through anything. We're always going to try to be diplomatic. I feel very burdened by the losses that we had. I wish there were more of us to stand here today and realize that we could all be friends.
We all shed blood, we all have losses, but we got past that with our first real negotiation. So if we were able to do that, I'm pretty sure we can do that with the other islands. If we extend a hand out to the other islands, instead of going to war first, I think that's what we got to do. Whether or not I get elected, I'm honored to serve alongside you guys.
Yes, sir.
You're the leader. You're the only crew leader.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I think it's decided.
The Goldheart.
Our first order of business, I nominate Mike as the vice president.
We can rule together and rule peacefully and rule happily.
Slam them back, boys!
Goldheart was officially elected captain, but then he surprised everyone again by declaring that Mike would be his second in command. This guaranteed that there would be no bad blood between the two, and Purple Island could now truly be united. All territory borders were dissolved. The tavern would be the capital building. The resources would be shared now, and all the pirates here would work together in peace. The island was renamed to the Violet Compact, and Captain Goldheart declared they would be a pirate nation. Although they started as enemies, Captain Goldheart and Mike genuinely became good friends, and Nemo was officially made an advisor as a thank you for his work to make peace. But King felt betrayed by Captain Goldheart. King had completed his mission successfully. Even though he went rogue, King felt that Goldheart was only ruling the island now because of him. King was promised the position of general in exchange for his service, yet now he was cast aside. Goldheart believed King was a liability and could not be trusted as general. King saw this as a betrayal and began plotting a mutiny. Meanwhile, the Green Island was on the brink of war. The Green Island is a rocky village with a mountain towering into the sky above it, and a shipwreck at the very top. The players here divided into two groups. The Black Tide was led by Captain Velixity. His first mate was Lightning God. The Black Tide pirates claimed the central mountain, with the shipwreck at the top being their headquarters. They had plenty of food barrels up here, and this was an impenetrable fortress. The only way up was a single tunnel in the mountain, which was easily defendable as a choke point, and then a long staircase led up to a ladder, making this high ground impossible to invade.
You gotta be careful of falling.
Oh.
I'm alive!
How did he survive that?
Rapunzel, let down your hair.
I have like no food.
Are we putting all the food at the very top?
The Black Tide pirates believed they had the best territory on the island, and were ready to defend it from the bottom dwellers. But Captain Velixity had greater ambitions. He wanted to rule all of Green Island, but for now the Black Tide isolated itself. Guards were placed at the tunnel.
Guard this post right here.
Traps were installed at the border. Lookouts were placed at the top, and spies were sent out to watch the people living below.
We have two down there scouting the island.
Just standing there, menacingly.
The other group of players called themselves the Fishermen, and they shared the entire village below. They were all peaceful and worked together to catch fish and share resources. Although they didn't have the Black Tide's fortress, the fishermen did have something more valuable, the only campfire on the island. The fishermen shared all the wood they collected to keep the campfire burning, and they took turns cooking fish.
Yeah, I've got some wood.
I have none.
Let's cook this up. Oh, you're gonna be tasty.
Oh yeah.
That is the smartest fish I've ever seen.
Yeah, let's do some fishing.
Hey guys, you want some fish?
I want to make a trade with one of you.
Yes, come to Papa.
The fishermen fished all day, and they drank together in the tavern all night.
Fish.
Oh, thank you.
The bottom of Green Island became a utopia of teamwork and friendship.
Green is peace! Green is peace!
We're gonna go around spreading the green is peace message. Would you like to join us?
The fishermen chanted, "Green is peace," as their slogan to unite the island, but they quickly discovered the top half of the island was not so friendly. The black tide was extremely territorial.
What's your business?
I just want to see the top. Calm down, chill.
Ooh, that's a nice sword you have. Right in my face. Okay, alright. I'll take my exit.
Their border guards would kill trespassers on sight.
Whoa, it's me! I'm literally your team! Where is your territory?
Our territory? I mean, it isn't really a territory because we're just kind of fishing for the island, you know, green is peace. Green is peace, right?
Yeah, green is peace, green is peace. Are you guys just fishing? Fishing and cooking. We should join up. We're also a fisher group, like a little alliance, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, I think an alliance would be wonderful. All we want to do, right, is fish. We just want to provide for the people.
we just want to fish.
Exactly, green is peace. But the thing is, the green up there is not peaceful.
Yeah, they can attack us.
If people don't want to be peaceful, then, you know.
We just gotta be careful.
Tensions rose as Captain Velixity began sending pirates down the mountain to steal resources from the fishermen. There were constant raids on the village as the black tide emptied all the supply barrels.
Kill as many fishermen as you can.
All hail the black tide!
Take as much as you can, boys.
They want to kill us. What are we going to do? I don't think there's much we can do. We're going to take it on the gin for now. We'll get the campfire back eventually.
The black tide was stocking up on fruit, traps, and grenades, preparing for war.
Anyone has blunder or fire bombs, please come up to the top of the galleon.
The fishermen tried to ignore this aggression, and they continued on with their peaceful community. But as pirate raids continued, the fishermen quickly realized their way of life was under attack. Now, all the fishermen decided to unify as one nation. A player named Infinity became president.
I'm the leader of the fishermen. We just want to fish.
Green is peace! Green is peace!
Green is peace.
And Peabaz became vice president.
If I have to die to feed the people, then I will.
We tried peace, and they came down and tried to kill us. We're going to try peace again. If not, we have 2 or 3 contingency plans. We just got to find a secret spot where we can put all of our fish so no little rapscallions take it from us.
The tower on the dock was chosen as the fishermen's fortress.
Is everybody here?
I believe so.
We're just gonna try to stay alive, but if you kill one of them, then they're gone, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta try your hardest.
And this is the only way that we can solve this.
Do you have a good PvPer in your ranks at all? Somebody that's really good with sword.
Infinity banned all travel up the mountain for the safety of all fishermen. The pirate raids continued. Infinity authorized the fishermen to kill any pirates who came down to raid the village. If the black tide wanted a border so badly, then they would get one. Fishermen were appointed as border guards and lookouts. Tension at the border increased, but for now, peace was restored on the island. That is until Captain Velixity noticed the campfire smoke rising beneath him and realized he would have to go to war for it. The mountain territory was easier to defend, but it lacked a campfire. And even worse, the black tide couldn't even catch fish from their mountain fortress. Velixity realized that cooked fish would give his enemies an advantage when war broke out. While his men struggled to gather fruit from barrels, the fishermen below were stockpiling fish.
We should be the ones controlling fish on the islands.
The black tide began raiding once again, but this time it was to go fishing. Workers caught fish while guards protected them.
Come guard me while I fish.
We'll protect you.
I'm guarding the fishermen here. There's a whole group of fishermen. If anything happens, you know what to do.
We're about to have company.
I'm in a good spot fishing right now. I have 1 fish so far.
Black tide, head up to the top of the galleon.
Alright, everyone back to the top.
Okay. I don't think anyone's dying yet.
That's what I'm doing, be careful. We're trying to make sure everyone is accounted for and safe.
As this fishing operation grew, Infinity was losing territory quickly, but Infinity urged his men to not fight back and let the pirates fish in peace. Rather than defend his border, Infinity chose to prevent a war. But tensions remained high, as players from both sides now had to watch their backs while fishing. Both sides raced to stockpile fish as the island remained on the verge of war. The black tide continued spying on the fishermen at all times. Infinity tried his best to prevent a war and keep the peace, and he succeeded for a while, until the black tide sent soldiers to take over the campfire.
The problem is that they control the campfire. If we control the campfire, we control the whole island. Kill as many fishermen as you can.
Even for the peaceful fishermen, this was too much. Now Infinity finally chose to stand up to these pirates. He met with Captain Velixity and threatened a war. The Black Tide had felt powerful bullying a group who wouldn't fight back, but now Captain Velixity was scared. The population sizes of these two groups were even, meaning a war could destroy the whole island. So a new plan was formed. The Black Tide challenged the fishermen to a one-on-one sword duel. Each side would send one champion to fight on behalf of their army. Winner gets control of the campfire. Infinity accepted the challenge. Each captain selected their champion.
Whichever side wins this fight owns the campfire.
Oh, damn. I wish you luck.
The duel will start in 3, 2, 1.
Yes, get him!
Nice, nice, nice!
Yes, nice! Get him! Yes! Get him! Let's go, fisherman champion.
The fishermen were victorious.
This is our campfire! You will not take it from us.
As in accordance by the rules dictated by the duel, we now resume ownership of the campfire.
I like this plan.
Kill them all, Black Tide. Kill all the fishermen.
Kill the fishermen, Black Tide.
Cheaters! Scallywags all of them.
Fight until the bitter end.
Sweet mother of pearl.
Infinity tried to retreat, but Captain Velixity chased him down and killed him. This dishonest move had been extremely successful for the Black Tide. The fishermen got massacred. They scattered in different directions with no defense plan. Meanwhile, the Black Tide hunted them down in packs.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
What's happening? How many troops are there?
I'm on him!
Let's go!
He's dead. Give me health.
The Black Tide pirates had planned for this, while their enemies were caught completely off guard.
Hey! Only your heart once I'm done carving it out of you.
On guard, baby. I'm not through with you yet.
I killed him!
They spent the rest of the day hunting down the fishermen still hiding on the island. One fisherman tried to surrender to the guards, hoping they'd let him join the Black Tide, and he even brought a peace offering, but he was instantly murdered where he stood.
Escobar, that was a little too far.
I gave him a chance.
That was a little too far, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just doing my job.
I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
Only a few fishermen survived by retreating to the dock tower. With Infinity dead, Peabaz was now the leader.
I will continue the fishermen's to the bitter end.
The last of the fishermen could stay alive by defending the ladder.
On the ladder.
Oh no, Tim, he's fine, he's fine. Come on up, come on up. Welcome back, welcome back.
And they could rain grenades down on anyone invading the dock.
Where are the rest of the fishermen?
Oh, this is bad.
This is really bad. Oh, is this all that remains of the mighty fishermen?
Join us or you die.
I'm getting back to fishing.
Guys.
Don't know about you guys.
We do not need any more bloodshed, okay? You can always
fishing, piss off. I mean, like, you know, we wouldn't be fishermen if we weren't fishing.
All I wanted in the first place was to feed the people of the Green Island.
They're spying on us.
Well, we can spy right back at them.
Yeah, we're getting slimed, aren't we?
Peabaz knew it was over. The fishermen had lost. They had been tricked by pirates with no honor. Captain Velixity sent a messenger to negotiate a surrender.
I can see that barrel over there. You're not doing too well.
Yeah, you can come out.
We can offer protection.
Protection from yourselves.
Yes. Yes. I can offer you protection of the highest amount.
See, I would absolutely love for peace, but the problem is, we tried peace in the first place, and they came down and tried to kill us. Then we tried to do it honorably through a duel, and they tried to kill us. Then they came over here and tried to kill us.
You want me to be honest or kind?
Honest.
They were planning to kill you from the start, but now they're actually thinking of the parlaying.
Okay, I will accept your parlay. At sunset, we should reconvene.
What do you think the chances are that we're about to get backstabbed again?
Oh, absolutely 100%. We've tried peace 4 times now, and so far they've betrayed us 4 times, so I'm not very hopeful, I'm gonna be honest.
Captain Velixity came to the dock to accept the surrender from Peabaz.
Yep, come forward.
We've come to parley.
You've slaughtered a lot of fishermen. See, all we wanted to do was provide food for the entire island, and you've just destroyed all of that. Yes, we controlled the campfire, but it was only to provide the betterment of everybody on this island. So, I know you've come here to parley, and I'm grateful for that, but why should I expect that you won't just backstab me?
We want you to fish for the black tide.
You know, as long as we keep fishing, I think I'm fine. Oh yeah, all I want to do is fish. For now, yes. Yes.
I will join you.
The Green Island was finally united, but only after great bloodshed had destroyed nearly half of it. The Black Tide now chanted "Green is peace" to mock the group they massacred.
Green is peace.
Captain Velixity now had total control of the Green Island. He declared the Black Tide would be a pirate nation. But this kingdom he gained through dishonesty and bloodshed would soon come back to haunt him. Peebaz pledged loyalty to Captain Velixity, but secretly he was plotting revenge. The survivors of the Fisherman Massacre would avenge their fallen brothers, even if they had to destroy their island to do it. Meanwhile, on the Yellow Island, a royal kingdom was rising. The Yellow Island is a massive port city. It has more barrel spawns than any other island. It has more spots to cook food, and it's the only island that comes with cannons for defense. This island should be a paradise, except sadly no one wants to share it. Players race to claim the best territory on the island. The poorest players were homeless or lived in the sewers, while the wealthiest players fought to claim the largest buildings. The more resource barrels in your territory, the greater your wealth and the more followers you could gain. A player named Tommy Johnny plotted to become the king of Yellow Island. He strategically made early alliances with other players and then immediately began claiming the best territory on the island. He snowballed his success to gain more land and more followers. If he didn't, a rival leader would.
I'm just going around trying to befriend as many people as possible to try and get my name out there.
Tommy Johnny had to move quickly before any other leaders could oppose him. He claimed the lighthouse as his fortress. He called his group the Squid Satyrs, and he even appointed guards to defend them.
Place a guard down here.
This lighthouse here, this is our fallback point.
Can the tower be our main home?
The entire island shall be our home. Do you wish to join the Squid Satyrs?
What?
Okay.
Open your ears.
I would like to join.
Welcome to the team.
He gathered muscle to protect him by offering them land and resources in exchange. But the greatest tool for gathering allies was the offer of power. Tommy Johnny promised people leadership positions in his kingdom in exchange for their loyalty. And now, with the muscle to back it up, it was time to claim the tavern as his territory.
Claim the land, drive out any other teams. I see we have already taken the tavern.
Okay.
I was just warming the stage for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, my king, of course.
All right, let's move out again. Like 2 or 3 of you stay here, just make sure no random team comes in here and takes it.
Tommy Johnny continued rapidly expanding his territory and army count. He quickly amassed an army of thugs, although he couldn't trust them to be fully loyal yet, and that's because he wasn't really the leader yet. Tommy Johnny could not yet claim control of Yellow Island without an election or without going to war for it. Tommy Johnny may be power hungry, but he's not a fool. He had to slow down and be tactical in his rise to power. Another rising leader on Yellow Island was Lord Vokum, a self-proclaimed priest who started his own cult on the island, one that worships the Kraken, a monster that roams the ocean between islands devouring unlucky crews.
The great squid has spoken to me. The great squid's love extends to us all.
Lord Vokum's charismatic preaching had secured a cult following. Now, Tommy Johnny could have murdered this priest, but he saw the obvious solution was to alliance with Lord Vokum. Tommy Johnny offered the priest the position of second in command, an offer that Lord Vokum eagerly accepted, as he was not confident in his own PvP skills and needed the protection that Tommy Johnny offered. And so Tommy Johnny's group of thugs merged with Lord Vokum's cult, making the Squid Satyrs the most powerful group on the island. Tommy Johnny's followers showered him with gifts and hoped their loyalty would be rewarded when Tommy Johnny had full control of Yellow Island.
I will take that. Thank you.
Wondrous loot.
Oh, thank you. A very fine donation indeed.
Would you like a pint?
I will take your wood, good sir.
You want a cannonball?
You want a chain shot?
Enough with the gifts. I'm full on everything.
My greatest wealth right here.
Tommy Johnny was now the most powerful man on the island, but he still did not rule it, because there was one man standing in the way of Tommy Johnny's claim to the throne, and it wasn't another wealthy politician. It was a homeless man who lived on the beach. This player had no land, no supply barrels, no thugs. He didn't even carry a sword. Rather, he slept on the beach and dug up grubs all day for food, and yet he amassed many followers, even stealing some of Tommy Johnny's men. This player's name was Flares.
I'm a simple man. I live off of grubs. Feel free to share. What is mine is yours, and what is yours is mine. Yummy.
And if left unchecked, Flares would soon amass more followers than Tommy Johnny.
We must recruit more to our way of life.
Shall we spread this across the island?
I think we lost some members. I don't know where half of them went.
I just put out the fire.
Flares lived on the beach next to the campfire, where he had a constant audience of Yellow Islanders. He preached a peaceful future for the Yellow Island. Flares demanded that they all end their greed and violence to work together. Many players spent their time fishing and cooking the meat. Fish was valuable as a healing source for PvP, and it was used as currency on the island. But when players went to go cook on the beach, they heard Flares telling them to stop fishing.
All followers of the way of the grub, grab your shovels, for now it is time to cultivate the land that we are given.
Alright.
Dig, dig, dig.
Flares preached that fish was evil and would lead to greed and violence. He declared that his followers would live off of grubs to set themselves apart. You see, grubs are the worst healing source, making them useless in PvP, and they were easy to dig up, making them useless as a currency. Flares was convincing the island to give up their property and resources in the name of peace.
We have a peaceful way of life. We do not concern ourselves with war or politics. We concern ourselves with the grubs. Do you need some food? Here, take this one.
Truthfully, Flares wasn't hoping to become a king, only to stop the Yellow Island from destroying itself. But of course the people saw Flares as the perfect leader, one they could trust to be honest. This homeless man was now Tommy Johnny's greatest threat to power. Tommy Johnny and Flares were now the two largest leaders on the island, yet neither one of them had a true army. The Yellow Islanders were still trying to decide who to follow.
It's separating into two groups of people.
This island is nuts.
There's a civil war in our island. I'm terrified I'm gonna die.
Tommy Johnny sent his thugs to firebomb the grub eaters.
Indeed, all are welcome.
Disagrees against the squids?
Please, brothers, who comes in here with weapons?
He could not murder Flares without getting major backlash. Flares was simply too famous and too loved by the people, but as Flares doubled down on his policy of nonviolence and peace, Tommy Johnny saw a weakness he could exploit. He needed to paint Flares' religion as a threat to the island and encourage violence against them. Tommy Johnny spoke about the need for strength and security on the island, while he had his charismatic priest continue spreading the squid-worshipping cult. Squid satyrs continued firebombing the grub eaters to intimidate them.
Awesome.
Flares' followers began calling themselves grub eaters, so Tommy Johnny began calling them grub sympathizers. Lord Vokum declared that to be a squid satyr you had to eat fish, while Flares demanded his followers only eat grubs to differentiate themselves from the greed and violence of the island. Division began growing amongst the people of Yellow Island.
I think a bunch of religious zealots have just taken over the island. They've been running around trying to execute people, like all hail the squid, but I think they're going a bit nuts.
That night, Tommy Johnny and his thugs went to the beach to intimidate Flares.
Flares, you're gonna have to stop that heresy. What do you think you're preaching about here?
It doesn't have to be this way. Grub is all we need.
You speak of grub when there is squid.
I think this man is treasonous.
Quarrel with no government.
Flares, he's lost his mind.
I seek no quarrel.
There's quite a bit of tension here.
While Tommy Johnny tried to intimidate the grub eaters, Flares kept eating grubs and then throwing up on Tommy Johnny, setting off a chain reaction of vomiting in the crowd.
Yummy grub. That's unfortunate. I seek no quarrel with your people. I will not lift a blade against you.
The next morning, Flares fearlessly went to Tommy Johnny's lighthouse to make a peace offering, hoping to diffuse the tension.
Forgive us, Tommy John. We did not know, and we did not want to interfere with your way of life. We're at your
give me
service.
the gifts of grubs.
We even have leeches and earthworms. We are at your service.
If
we seek
you
no
were
quarrel, as we
truly
stated
at
before.
my service, you would be giving me fish, not these worms, just giving yourself a death sentence here.
I will not lift a blade against you.
You take your grubbified little fingers over to your base, alright? Alright,
We're
get
not
on
seeking
then.
to start a
Get out of
quarrel.
here.
Thank you, thank you.
Tommy Johnny paid a hitman to kill Flares, but the other grub eaters protected him.
Ow. He just attacked me. Oh.
It was now time to go on offense against his political rival. Tommy Johnny declared that eating grubs in public was now illegal. Of course, Tommy Johnny barely had a loyal army at this point, let alone police to enforce this law. But as the largest political figure on the island and the only one threatening violence, many players simply felt pressured to go along with it, and this was all he needed to get the ball rolling. It only takes a few grub eaters to be arrested to make the island submit out of fear.
If there is any execution, it would be a just execution.
You know, you cannot have peace without first a great suffering.
Although Tommy Johnny could still not arrest Flares without risking his own assassination, he had to be patient. He couldn't come down too hard on the grub eaters or they would all see him as a tyrant. He had to show restraint and paint himself as the side of law and order. Flares' followers continued eating grubs in private, although they slowly began submitting to Tommy Johnny out of fear they were on the losing side. As he gained loyalists, Tommy Johnny began imposing stricter laws, eventually banning worm digging.
I think this could be disastrous for the island.
As Tommy Johnny came down on Flares' followers harsher, more and more of them submitted out of fear.
Don't tell anyone about your ties to me, save yourself.
We're all gonna die.
They have a majority of the island. They're gonna kill all of us.
But Tommy Johnny knew the people would rise against him if they believed he was an oppressor. He had to become the victim. So Tommy Johnny planned a fake attack on his own priest, paying one of his men 5 fish to firebomb the temple.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best.
That you will.
Oh! Oh! Assassination! Assassination at the sermon!
This attack was blamed on the grub eaters and used as justification to fully outlaw the religion.
Are you okay? Tis but a scratch, my dear boy.
Okay.
Sustenance.
He came out of nowhere.
Eat.
An assassination attempt was on my life. The
By
grubs.
whom? Part of Flair's group.
The grubs have tried to assassinate the high priest of the squid scientists. All grubs shall be killed on sight for this assassination attempt.
There will be no trial.
That night, a mob of squid satyrs went to attack the grub eaters for revenge.
Go kill that man!
We gotta kill him.
What is going on?
Kill him!
Let's make save the grub.
I do not want to accidentally commit war crimes.
Kill him.
Surrender now, we'll make it quick.
The great squid gives us victory.
Filthy grubber!
I probably shouldn't have killed them. I don't think I did the right thing.
It was the right thing to do. Good job.
I hate this island.
Tommy Johnny's soldiers could now detain anyone suspected of following Flares.
There needs to be necessary sacrifices.
Checkpoints were set up around the island. Citizens were forced to show a fish for identification to prove they aren't a grub sympathizer.
So you are pledged to the king?
Yes.
We worship the squid. Kill the
What is
grub
going on?
sympathizer.
What you want?
Laws and civilization against the savages that have tried to betray it.
I believe in the power of the squid with all of my heart. I know that he will lead us to victory, as will the squid guide us.
Now Tommy Johnny hid in the shadows and let Lord Bokum lead the propaganda campaign.
Kill the grub sympathizer. We cannot bear with the great squid on our side.
Prove your devotion to the squid.
Yes, sir.
You have to jump off the tower to prove your loyalty. Oh, there it goes.
It was a leap of faith.
You're either a squid satyr and loyal to Tommy Johnny, or you're a threat to the security of Yellow Island.
You deserve the buckets! Bucket him!
Thank you for beginning of a
Yes!
Anyone suspected of being a grub sympathizer was put on trial by Lord Bokum. This was no longer about the grubs. This was about pressuring anyone still loyal to Flares to submit or die.
I'm going to point at someone in the crowd, I'm going to say their name, and I want you to kill them. It's for the great squid. We have to do a sacrifice. It's the only way. If we want blessings, if we want love, we have to sacrifice
some people.
That sounds just about right, Father. It's time for a sermon. I will not back down. I will not falter in this assassination attempt.
An assassination attempt has been on me, but the great squid's tentacles have preserved me. This alone should be testimony, nay, evidence that the great squid watches over us. Now, I do have a king in mind, and I would like him to come up and say a few words, for it is not my place to rule politically, but to guide you spiritually. Tommy Johnny!
There is another religion here. We must go and take them out, for we must liberate the rest of the island.
They pushed it too far. They didn't respect us. Take them out.
If anyone knows
King
their
Bright,
location,
no
please
fish.
disclose them to the Church of the Inky Squids, and we will be most gracious. If not, it will be treated as heresy.
Go look for their location and report back here. Alright?
We must find them so we can execute them. If we need to attack the grubs, we have a direct route straight into their base.
Can you lead me to these refugees, or whatever you want to call them? Let's go take a little visit to the grubs.
The grubs seem to have fled their home.
Where have they gone?
It reached the point where Flares had to go fully into hiding.
Let's go. They'll never find me.
Now, Flares could have led a revolt against Tommy Johnny at any point, but his sermons about non-violence were genuine.
I cannot raise my blade against him.
But everyone on Yellow Island knew he still lived, and many citizens were secretly still loyal to Flares. A bounty of 10 fish was placed on Flares' head, although he still was not captured. It's unclear whether Flares was really that good at hiding, or if the citizens weren't truly as loyal to Tommy Johnny as they were forced to admit. Anyone caught eating a grub was now executed in a public spectacle, after being charged with heresy and treason by Lord Vokum.
Brothers and sisters of the deep, we have taken much from the tide. Now, the tide asks something in return. Sacrifice this man to the great squid. Go, my sons. Sacrifice him.
Some players tried to escape Lord Vokum's inquisition.
We're religious people. What are you doing? We're religious people. What are you doing?
You can run, but you'll die tired.
Right behind you, buddy.
Biblical levels of greed. Oh, leeches. A delicacy among my people. It is a sign.
It reached the point where only Flares and 2 grub sympathizers were still alive. One of them was a player named Lime. Lime was arrested for questioning, although they had no hard evidence to convict him. But surely Lime knew where Flares was hiding, so Tommy Johnny made him a deal. Lime could either betray Flares and bring him in, or Lime would be executed as a traitor to the Yellow Island.
Where is Flares?
The leader of the grubs. The crazy people trying to worship grubs.
Help strike them down. The great squid has raised you for this.
Show loyalty to me.
If not, it will be treated as heresy.
Lime took the deal. He went to Flares' hiding spot and pulled out his sword, knowing that Flares would not fight back.
Flares, hello?
Hello.
The leader of the island is trying to kill you.
Yes.
Can't you just like renounce your religion and just go join with him?
I cannot give up who I am.
The whole of the island wants you dead.
Then I will die in my faith. I thank you for your warning, but you should get away from me. You should run.
I'm really sorry it's come to this, but it's me or you. I'm gonna have to take you with me, otherwise they're gonna kill me. Come on, let's go.
I can run no longer.
But before Flares was turned in, he spoke to his last loyal follower. The last grub eater on the island was now a player named Dripped Out.
Dripped out, the grub eaters will live on in you. This oppression will not last forever. The people will rebel, and you will have a chance to unite the Yellow Island. Stay hidden and be patient. Your time will come. As the grubs survive beneath your feet, you too will survive beneath this accursed city. Don't worry about me. Tommy Johnny can kill me, but the grubs will outlive him. Grub speed, my son.
And so, Lime took Flares to be arrested by Tommy Johnny.
I've captured the leader.
I surrender myself. I will not lift a blade against you.
Everyone stand back!
Lime has captured this heretic scum. He has been stripped of his weapons. He has been disarmed and arrested in the name of the squid.
We should probably have someone in front of him so he can't run off.
Please make sure the High Priestess is nowhere near this lunatic.
I am not violent. I will not harm nobody.
A traitor and a heretic, you have no rights.
False prophet!
bottom feeder.
He's pulling his grub out.
He's eating his grubs. Who gave him that? Who gave him that?
It's your last
I'm gonna puke just looking at that.
I forgot to do a cavity search. That's where he kept the grubs.
Flores, why are we here? Why are we here?
You tell me. You brought me in. I'm a peaceful man.
I tried to get you to renounce.
Not once have I raised my blade against you. I was a peaceful man living on the beach, eating grubs. I lived a simple life. So execute me if you want. I will not renounce my ways. I will not bow to your tyrant king. Do your worst.
And then he was sentenced to death.
You would cut out a man's tongue to stop him from eating grubs. But Tommy Johnny, one day the grubs will feast on you.
Lime himself was forced to execute Flores to prove his loyalty to the Squid Satyrs. This was to show the people that even Flores' own followers had turned on him.
Lime, you know what to do.
Very well. The heretic is dead.
I'll never forget you, my love.
Flores died, but one last grub sympathizer still lived on. Tommy Johnny knew about this and had his police search the island. Grub eaters were sworn to nonviolence, but Tommy Johnny still saw this as a potential assassin. And worse, the potential for the grub eaters to regrow. He had to kill this opposition once and for all. He upped the bounty to 20 fish for the man who ends the grub sympathizers. Dripped Out hid in the sewer as Flores commanded, but Flores' death changed this man. Dripped Out was done being peaceful and believed it was time for revenge. It was time for rebellion. He patiently hid during the day and only moved in a barrel disguise at night. Dripped Out began murdering members of Tommy Johnny's loyal inner circle. He would target one man at a time, and then he would disappear into the sewer tunnels and escape.
Has anybody seen Dripped Out?
Some yellow citizens began to worry they were committing war crimes, and one player named Chimpanzee Lad began to feel like he wasn't on the right side.
I already killed one of them and I feel bad about it. It's like killing a homeless guy.
I'm just an instrument to carry out the island's will.
You don't have to. I mean, as soon as we can get to another island, we can,
Chimpanzee Lad decided to betray the Squid Satyrs and secretly help Dripped Out assassinate the king.
I can't be seen with you, so,
And he wasn't the only one. Another yellow citizen armed Dripped Out with supplies.
You could create chaos. Now's the time. Now's the time.
I know what I need to do.
The Squid Satyr loyalists began to panic. Tommy Johnny now hid up in his tavern after sunset, and now had bodyguards with him at all times.
I want some of you guys to stay with me.
Lord Vokum now stayed in the tower with guards.
That's why I'm up here. I'm not gonna risk dying. I'm in more danger.
And Lime, the traitor, could do nothing but wait for the inevitable. Dripped Out was no longer a grub eater. He was the vengeance that followed. He was like a ghost, a legend.
It's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands.
No one saw him, but every night a Squid Satyr loyalist died.
The great squid knows not all 8 tentacles can save every life, but it can try. Every life here can be held in the great squid's arms. Those that were left have slipped free of it and don't deserve to live. You are alive, and that's what matters, my son.
Dripped Out waddled up behind soldiers in a disguise and then stabbed them in the back. And then he was gone. Dripped Out was now dripping in the blood of his enemies. This outraged Tommy Johnny, as he had campaigned as the island's only hope for law and order.
Kill him! Take him out!
Now that a few of his bodyguards were dead, Dripped Out decided it was finally time to take down King Tommy Johnny. Chimpanzee Lad snuck Dripped Out into the tavern and had him hide upstairs.
I know what I need to do.
A party in the tavern was the perfect time to strike.
Everyone, come on. Grab a honey gun.
I feel like our...
If you were really gonna do something, come on.
A well-timed sword block saved Tommy Johnny's life.
Kill him!
And Dripped Out chose to retreat before the army could swarm him.
End his life. He is a murderer! It's Dripped Out!
Dripped Out now found himself hunted once more.
We're not gonna let him get away.
I found him! He's here!
Hunt him down!
Well, you've got a few swings on me.
Hey, you don't want to get killed, Tommy. Stay back, King. Stay back.
I must lead my people. But this boy's dead!
Strike them down.
and it needs to be done, please.
This boy!
Yes.
Dripped Out managed to get revenge on Lime.
Go kill him.
Get out! You get back here, you coward!
You'll die.
Kill him!
He's in the sewers!
He's dead.
No! He's in the water. I'm hurt though.
He's in the water! He's in the water!
In the end, it was Tommy Johnny himself who killed Dripped Out.
I killed him.
He's dead. We got him. Son of a...
In the end, Dripped Out did not get a trial. There was no more need for public spectacle. Tommy Johnny had oppressed his nonviolent rivals until they rose up and villainized themselves. Now, no Yellow Islander would dare call themselves a grub eater again. Tommy Johnny had now killed both the man and the idea. He was now fully in control of Yellow Island, and more importantly, he had the true loyalty of the people.
I am your leader. So let it be known that the Squid Satyrs shall be a government faction among the people of men.
Tommy Johnny had originally planned to become king of Yellow Island, but now he realized governor was a less oppressive title, less likely to lead to any more rebellion. The Yellow Island was renamed to Squidtopia, and Governor Tommy Johnny led his Squid Satyrs. He declared Squidtopia would be a civilized government nation. With no more enemy groups to villainize to gain support, Tommy Johnny once again relied on Lord Vokum to indoctrinate the island.
Sons and daughters of the Inky Church, they were taken from us by the barbaric grub worshippers. Mourn them, yes, but do not despair. They stood facing the waves to the cold embrace of the deep.
Every island had unified and chosen a leader. The Blue and Yellow Islands were civilized and had governors. Meanwhile, the Red, Green, and Purple Islands were led by pirate captains. Now, every island raced to catch fish and cook them. Cooked fish can be used to purchase a variety of new weapons and ships for your island. For 50 cooked fish, you could buy a galleon. Every leader assigned fishermen and cooks, and workers were needed to gather wood as it spawned in supply barrels. The governors put their citizens to work and even taxed them to collect fish, and the pirate captains did the same.
We can cook a lot of food, we can get ready for war if it needs to come. And so when these weapon shipments start coming, if we can get more weapons, that's huge.
Working under the tyrant Captain Cheese, Skulltopia was the most efficient island. Captain Cheese was in a rush to buy the most overpowered weapons so he could start robbing the other islands. By this point, every island had purchased its first shipment of weapons. The Black Tide purchased grapple guns. This was overpowered for letting them traverse their mountainous island. They hoped to be invincible if their island was ever invaded. The Red Island purchased snipers, making them deadly at range. Captain Cheese was very confident in his crew's PvP skills. Squidtopia purchased the blunderbuss for close-range stopping power. The Balls family purchased pistols, and the Violet Compact bought snipers. At this point, every island had purchased its first ship. For the first time ever, the islands could meet and interact with each other.
Watch your chin! Yo! Apologies, lad. What is that?
But this would change the world as they knew it forever. Governor Tommy declared that Squidtopia's mission would be to keep peace on the seas. As the world's superpower, his navy would ensure law and order for the survival of all nations, even if that meant arresting pirates. Meanwhile, Captain Goldheart immediately allianced with Captain Velixity. The Violet Compact and the Black Tide were both pirate nations, so this alliance seemed obvious. Meanwhile, the Black Tide was having some serious problems at home, as the fishermen were plotting a mutiny against Captain Velixity. They still hadn't forgiven him for murdering their friends to seize power.
Velixity claimed that Green was peace, but instantly started attacking the fishermen.
Meanwhile, the Blue Island wasted no time putting their ship to use. Governor Danny Balls made an alliance with every other island, but this wasn't out of kindness. Governor Danny was scheming for world domination. He secured an embassy in every other nation. A blue ambassador would now live on the dock tower of every other island.
that we're gonna help Green Team out in the best way possible. We're just asking for your port as well as your tower.
Sounds good to me.
And now, let's commemorate this.
Touch our balls.
This is what we want in exchange. Property in your nation. The docks that we're standing on right now.
In return, I will give my men in case your island gets attacked.
I like your offer. We do want a little bit of land on this beautiful port you own. You've got yourself a deal.
Done good business.
We have this tradition in our family where you take my balls, with balls in hand, repeat after the Don.
Disrespect the family, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless.
We own ports on every single island. We have a network of spies.
This allowed Governor Danny to have eyes and ears everywhere.
I'm gonna be stationed here on the inside to gather intelligence if it's good for business. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
This wasn't about peace. This was a global spying operation. By having an ambassador on every other island, Governor Danny was also able to exaggerate the true size of his people. Everyone assumed the blue population was massive if they were willing to keep ambassadors on every island.
The Ball family is a friend to all, who's willing to offer respect.
Mafia is supposed to be pretty respected.
Hey! No one says the Mafia. There's nothing tying me to anything. My family business.
While the other nations used their ships to form alliances, Skulltopia used its ship for piracy. Captain Cheese was eager to put his pirate nation to work. Cheese sent Skulltopia's best fighters on their galleon to go rob the other islands, and they could do this at sea. Whenever a nation pays to order a weapon shipment, they have to wait a day for that shipment to arrive. An undefended NPC ship will sail a random course to your island to drop off your weapons. These merchant ships are slow, vulnerable, easy targets. Captain Cheese immediately began stealing weapon shipments from the other islands. This made Skulltopia insanely powerful because stealing weapons not only made you stronger, but it also made the other nations weaker by depriving them of their new weapons and wasting massive amounts of their money. The piracy was so successful that Skulltopia barely had anyone fishing. They could gain weapons way easier through piracy, and no one knew that Skulltopia was responsible for the theft. As piracy was on the rise, the other nations started to panic. In retaliation, the other two pirate nations began robbing merchant ships as well. As the three captains unleashed their pirate crews, world tensions rose dangerously high.
It was a missed input! It was a missed input!
Governor Tommy feared that a war was coming to the seas, but he had a solution. He invited the leaders of every other nation to Squidtopia for a world peace meeting. Every leader accepted and sailed to the Yellow Island. Governor Tommy hoped to end the lawlessness with diplomacy rather than war, and Governor Tommy also hoped to gain the respect of the other nations, hoping they'd view Squidtopia as the world's superpower who could keep peace. His ultimate goal was to one day unite and rule over the world. The leaders all arrived at the city. Citizens of all nations were invited to come meet each other as well. They held a contest to see who could catch the biggest fish.
Robin.
Hey,
Congratulations,
that's a Blue
Robin.
Ball member. That's my boy.
The world government meeting began. Governor Tommy let the leaders raise their complaints.
There've been many rumors going around about everyone, so we can all have a chance to speak, tell our side of the story.
Our entire mission is to take down any leader who abuses their power.
We want peace. We understand that sometimes bloodshed has to happen in order to achieve that. We want to take down anybody who doesn't want freedom on the seas. And so whoever wants to come along with us, we're welcoming you. Whoever wants to fight us, we'll finish it.
The Ball family just asks one thing out of you all. Good business, respect, and a strong fist against those who oppose us.
We are Skulltopia. We intend to take over all of your islands by force.
Anyone ever tell you you could do ASMR? A lot of rumors going around about Skulltopia.
Captain Goldheart and Captain Velixity promised they were only robbing ships in retaliation for their own losses, while Governor Tommy and Governor Danny promised they had robbed no one, as their civilized nations would never do such a thing. This left Captain Cheese as the culprit responsible for the chaos, and Skulltopia proudly admitted to everything.
That could easily been avoided if you all just joined us. All I want to hear is that you pledge your allegiance to us.
Captain Cheese believed that his nation had to be feared to be respected. So Captain Cheese made the other nations an offer. Ally with Squidtopia, and his pirates won't rob you. Anyone who wouldn't submit to this demand would be fair game as a target.
But what was that offer? The very thing I am against.
We're imposing order.
Order through violence? Can we not be civilized?
Tell the smuck to get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here!
While you still can.
Come on.
Get out of here.
Get to moving before I get impatient.
Rather than get bullied into an alliance, the other nations all sided against Captain Cheese. Skulltopia had been kicked out of this peace meeting.
One in the cannon.
The governors and captains of the other 4 nations all signed a treaty, promising that they would only rob ships delivering cargo to the Red Island. Governor Tommy even sent out his own privateers to rob Skulltopia.
It'll be alright.
After the meeting, Governor Danny Balls secretly went and allied with Skulltopia again. The Balls family was still scheming to keep alliances with every other nation.
Things were said, forget all about it. With my balls in hand, I offer you an even better deal than the one we even spoke about the other day, and we're gonna make good business.
I'm flattered.
But this deception was extremely risky. And so piracy resumed on the high seas. Skulltopia continued robbing everyone, and the Black Tide began robbing every weapon shipment that Skulltopia ordered. The Black Tide was the only nation that didn't fear Skulltopia. They wanted to stand up to this bully, but they were risking a war. Captain Cheese and Captain Velixity threatened to destroy each other. Captain Cheese believed that this disrespect from the Black Tide could not be tolerated. It would make Skulltopia look weak. Skulltopia was the strongest nation. It had the largest population of any island. They also owned the most weapons of any nation, with swords, pistols, snipers, and double-barrel pistols. Meanwhile, the Black Tide only had swords, grapple guns, and blowpipes. Captain Velixity was not strong enough to invade Skulltopia, but his pirates were strong enough to defend their own island. He had a mountaintop fortress, and his men all had grapple guns to easily traverse the island. Captain Velixity ordered his men to sail out and scavenge for gunpowder barrels. The Black Tide began placing explosive traps everywhere, rigging the Green Island to explode.
I need a raise. I just moved a bomb.
The entire bottom of the island could be booby-trapped, along with the choke points leading up to the mountain fortress. The Green Island was preparing for war.
Our plan is to booby-trap the island. We are the Viet Cong.
Alright, move it. Let's move these out.
Everyone be very careful. Yeah. We need someone under keg management.
Alright, can we get a keg right where I'm standing?
Fellas, we need to take care of these. We're gonna bring it up here and put a trap somewhere. Perfect.
They're not gonna suspect that there's a trap right under it.
Everyone get back. It's hot. No one get close to the tavern. Set a keg in here. And if someone has a blunder bomb, we can throw it.
Amateurs. We're gonna put traps here, and more traps here, and hide someone here. We'll defend this high ground.
At the very top, there's a keg behind the whole thing.
What? Boys, where do we put the ammo crate?
Oh, we can get ammo crates? If they get this ammo crate, we are done.
Everyone start fishing. The waters.
Are we fishing?
Yes, we're fishing.
Get a bucket of barf so that we can throw it on them.
Skulltopia was preparing for war as well. Captain Cheese was already planning an invasion. He hoped to surprise attack the Black Tide and destroy them. Meanwhile, Governor Danny knew what was coming because he had ambassadors living on both islands. His global spying operation had already paid off, but now the Balls family was in an awkward position. They had secretly promised to alliance with both of these islands, but only one was going to win. Danny determined that Skulltopia was obviously stronger and more likely to win, so Governor Danny chose to betray the Black Tide. The Balls family's best fighter was a player named UC. Danny swapped him out as the ambassador on the Green Island, and promised Captain Velixity that this ambassador would help them if the island was ever attacked.
It's UC.
What up, UC? It is greatly appreciated, UC.
Then Governor Danny went to Captain Cheese and told him that Ambassador UC would betray the Black Tide and stab them in the back when the invasion started.
Our business proposal was Blue stabbing them in the back could benefit both of our teams. We put a Blue member amongst the Green. Don't lay a hand on my Blue man, you see. If you attack Green, we're gonna take out some of the Greenies for you. If we help you with it, I hope we have a continued friendship.
That sounds good.
Next, Governor Danny leaked all of the Green Island's defense plans that he learned through his spy. He warned Captain Cheese about the explosive traps and the mountain stronghold. In exchange for this betrayal, Danny asked for loyalty from Captain Cheese, protection from piracy, and a promise that Blue ambassadors could remain on Skulltopia's land after the battle. Even for a mafia, this was dirty business.
You see, how does that sound?
Got it, boss. Things like these, they happen. It's just part of the business. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, boss.
Tell him to be very grateful.
Everything was set in motion now as Governor Danny played the two pirate nations against each other. Secretly, Danny hoped this battle would wipe out the Green Island and also weaken the Red Island to no longer be a threat. And so Captain Cheese sent his pirates to war. Black Tide lookouts spotted the invasion force but did not sail out to confront them at sea. The plan was to bait Captain Cheese into a deadly land invasion. But now Captain Cheese knew about this trap, and his soldiers had carefully planned for this.
Ship sighted to the southwest. Ship sighted to the southwest.
Ship sighted.
Ships are coming.
Fed is on the way.
Defend our home.
Let's hope they get blown up.
Skulltopia started by demolishing the Black Tide's ship, cutting off any hope of escape from the island.
Here they are, boys.
None of you are dying.
Next, Skulltopia's galleon began circling the island, unleashing cannon fire on it.
Battle station.
Get to your station.
Get to your posts.
It's time, boys. Keep an eye out for raiders.
Cheese tried to detonate all the explosive powder keg traps.
We'll hold this line.
Next, cannon and sniper fire was targeted at the top of the mountains where the Black Tide was hiding.
We need to start planning
Let's
ahead,
stay
boys.
up here. Just stay up here.
To your post. Watch for boarders.
They're gonna
shoot guys out. Get to your post. They're shooting. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Oh shoot! Freaking cannonball just whizzed over my head.
You hide atop your fortress and don't come out to fight us like real men. Come down here and face your foes.
Bro, I don't know if I want to do this, bro. I'm really scared right now.
Let's just stay in here, honestly. It's probably the safest spot.
Where are you guys at?
Go, 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 go.
You guys get moving! Go, 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 go! Be on your guard. No, you cannot have a raise! No, 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 no!
Is that really just us?
No.
Watch out. Gotta be careful.
With the traps disabled and the Black Tide pummeled, it was finally time to begin the land invasion. It was coordinated so as soon as the land invasion started, Ambassador UC would betray the Black Tide and start killing them. And so UC began his murder spree.
Oh no!
Oh
You sees the traitor?
no! Oh my.
Where's UC?
You backstabber.
UC killed several Black Tide pirates. But there was another betrayer here. Peabaz, the leader of the fishermen, used this opportunity to get revenge on Captain Velixity for killing his friends.
Watch out for the blunderbomb! No!
That's for the fisherman! That's for the fisherman!
Vixility died! No! No! Shall revenge you. Revenge you. I'm taking this post, whether you like it or not.
Alright, lads.
Rocket is dead. Everyone stay together.
How many
I
of
need
us are
everyone
left?
up here. I need to know who's dead or not.
Who betrayed so we know? Okay, Peabaz.
Wait, what Peabaz do?
He killed Rocket.
We had 2 traitors with us.
Peabaz, you see.
Because Vel is a liar, they rebelled against him.
Then Peabaz himself was killed.
That's for the fisherman!
The Green Island was doomed, as it faced a mutiny, a betrayal, and a sweaty invasion force. When Skulltopia started the land invasion, it met little resistance. Skeleton soldiers marched up the mountain, killing the Black Tide one by one.
I got your back, but you need to survive.
Grab the ammo crate and follow behind me.
No one is living.
Get away from me.
Now the last of the Black Tide's army huddled in the mountain shipwreck for safety.
We lost everyone.
Everybody's dead.
We gonna surrender?
Anything.
Is anybody left alive? Speak if you're alive and not a traitor. I'm alive. I'm on your side.
And then Ambassador UC did the most insane thing I've ever seen. He grabbed a gunpowder barrel and carried it up the mountain under cannon fire and gunfire. Mind you, this could instantly kill him and he has 1 life. Yet he runs up the mountain and drops the barrel next to the hiding survivors.
UC's got a kick. Move.
And then Captain Cheese himself sees this.
UC. Did UC die?
And somehow UC survives.
Well, UC's fine. UC's fine, y'all.
And with this stylish move, the Black Tide was conquered.
I think we did it. That was pretty easy.
I would say so.
A few hiding survivors were hunted down.
Search the island. We are not sure that they're all gone yet. Surround him. It's not too late to surrender. We will be merciful. Stand down or die.
A few remaining islanders surrendered to Skulltopia.
Is it too late to surrender?
Hold fire, men. I was going to be merciful to these people. But you will have to prove yourself loyal if you wish to join Skulltopia. You two will fight, and only the victor will stay with us.
Captain Cheese made them fight to the death to prove their loyalty.
On my gunshot, you will go.
Fight.
Come here, emerge. Yeah, stand your ground now.
Fight for your pride.
Stand your ground now.
Come on, man, take a swing.
Yeah!
Victor!
In the end, Captain Cheese let 3 survivors join Skulltopia. Now Captain Cheese officially declared ownership of the Green Island. The Black Tide was now extinct.
Alrighty, man, everyone to the tavern. Let's drink and bask in the green. The spoils of war. UC, come over here and sit down. Can you go? Oh my goodness. There's a whole explosive thing in here. I'm just gonna drop this right here. Everybody stay away.
This was an overwhelming victory for Skulltopia. The only player they lost was Throne, who ran into an explosive trap and died after the battle was over.
Men, we have lost Throne. Some green savage killed Throne.
Captain Cheese declared that the conquered Green Island would be renamed to Throne's Grave in memory of this loss. What's funny is Skulltopia ended the day with more players than they started with, now boasting a population of 16 players. Captain Cheese went to Ambassador UC and thanked him for killing so many of the Black Tide.
UC played a very integral role in the slaughtering of the green people. I'm sure we will do much better business in the future.
The Blue Island had hand-delivered this win to Skulltopia.
Green deserved it.
And in exchange, Captain Cheese vowed to never attack or rob the Balls family. And UC was permitted to stay on the Green Island as an ambassador. Ambassador UC thought he would be rewarded for his service to the Balls family. He expected to be called home and given a promotion or a house, but instead he was left behind on the conquered Green Island, like Governor Danny had forgot about him. Skulltopia was now even more powerful, as it had expanded its team and territory. The benefit of owning a second island is that it now had access to more supply barrels, allowing it to gather valuable resources like wood, pineapples, and grenades quicker. After defeating the Black Tide, Captain Cheese was also able to steal all the weapons they owned, now adding grapple guns and blowpipes to Skulltopia's arsenal. Governor Danny was now concerned as Skulltopia got immensely stronger than it was before. The Balls family accidentally created a monster they can't control. But of course, Danny had a plan to weaken the Red Island. He sailed to Squidtopia and told Governor Tommy that Red Island had wiped out the Green Island. Of course, he left out the part where the Balls family helped Skulltopia do it. Danny was baiting Squidtopia against Skulltopia in the hopes they would fight each other and weaken each other. And Governor Tommy took the bait. His entire mission was to keep peace and law on the seas, and Skulltopia had just committed an unforgivable crime. Governor Tommy immediately assembled his army of squid satyrs and announced what had happened.
Shall we prepare for war, my liege?
And what if we lose the war?
Piracy!
The Yellow Islanders were in panic.
What the hell? The great squid music!
Silence!
I have made my decision. We are going to war against Red Team!
Every one of them needs to die.
Squidtopia formally declared war on Skulltopia. It was up to the civilized government to shut down the threat of these pirates. Governor Tommy mobilized his Squid Satyrs. Lord Vokum was put in charge of anti-red propaganda. Mondaria was promoted to Inquisitor to help Lord Vokum suppress any pacifists among them. Tax Collector was promoted to Grand Admiral of the Squid Satyr army. Tax Collector carefully ranked the PvP skills of the other soldiers and organized a chain of command beneath him. Squidtopia was ready to flex their military strength. Meanwhile, Governor Danny could sit back and watch the two biggest nations destroy each other. While Squidtopia and Skulltopia began fighting a war, over on the Purple Island, the Violet Compact was having problems of its own. Captain Goldheart was facing a mutiny. King was still furious about being demoted and was plotting to murder Goldheart, and he made a strategic alliance with another unhappy player named Noob. Noob was mad at Goldheart for allowing a blue ambassador to live on their island. He thought this was obviously a spying operation, and believed Goldheart was putting their island at risk. So together, King and Noob plotted a mutiny.
Gold is not fit to be leader. I want a guaranteed way to become leader. I don't want a democratic election. If you get voted democratically, you're probably not gonna get killed or something. I'm gonna need you, King. Okay, I want you to become leader.
They wanted to murder both Captain Goldheart and Mike. Then King and Noob could lead the Violet Compact themselves. But first they started talking to other Purple Islanders in private to see if they could find more supporters for the mutiny. Nemo found out about this and quietly went to Captain Goldheart and warned him that a mutiny was being plotted, but he wasn't sure how many people were involved. Captain Goldheart and Mike panicked as they feared the whole island had already turned against them. Nemo was the only man they knew they could trust. So Captain Goldheart and Mike snuck onto their galleon and sailed away from the Purple Island.
Mike, I've uncovered a plot. King and Noob have decided to form a coup and take over the Violet Compact, which stands for peace and democracy.
I don't think they know that we know.
We're gonna go see if we can get some weapons, we can make some alliances, make some friends. We're gonna need as many men as we can possibly have to be in this fight. And we'll try to make the best deal that we can.
And come back with weapons in hand.
And attempt to return and recover our island. It'll be a long journey, Mike.
I'm with you all the way, Captain, and I always will be.
Love to hear it, brother. To the Violet Compact, sir.
What's left of it?
They went to the other islands to ask for help with the mutiny. Captain Goldheart needed soldiers to help him, and he was willing to pay. First, he went to his allies on the Green Island and was shocked to find out that the Black Tide was eliminated. The island was a ghost town. Cheese had called all his pirates home to announce war.
Mike, I don't think we're returning to the Purple Nation anytime soon.
Next, he went to the Red Island to ask Captain Cheese for help.
We're gonna need you to take care of King.
It's none of my concern. What do we have to gain?
Captain Cheese demanded control of the island in exchange for killing the mutineers.
We'll take care of them for you. In return, we want your allegiance. Bend the knee to us. That's all we've ever wanted.
Goldheart declined.
I do think that with level heads, we can make the right alliances and we can persevere.
That's true.
With whoever we can negotiate.
We'll make an appeal to the Policy family.
Goldheart now set sail to the Blue Island. Meanwhile, on the Purple Island, Nemo was taking action to crush the mutiny himself. With the leaders of the island gone, King and Noob grew bolder as they started badmouthing Captain Goldheart and trying to rally people against him.
We want to take over Purple Island by force if necessary. Gold isn't fit to be leader. He's betrayed his people.
Gentlemen, what are you talking about?
He's telling me that Gold betrayed people. I must disagree.
Noob and King even murdered a player who said he was loyal to the captain.
Is that really who we want as our leader?
Liar! Don't try betraying us again. Go, 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 go. I tried murdering him. King told me to, and I trust King.
With Captain Goldheart missing, a mutiny rising, and a man dead, Nemo decided it was up to him to save the island.
Someone just placed that. Who placed it? Do you remember what this group was formed for?
A nation of strength, where we are not scared to go to war.
He found another loyalist he could trust named Threnos, and the two of them stabbed Noob to death.
Oh wait, what?
What the heck?
Wait, who the hell killed him? I saw Threnos.
And Nemo killed Noob.
There's a murder on the loose.
King then used the opportunity to blame Nemo and Threnos for both killings on the island and demanded that the Violet Compact execute them.
That's enough. It was in self-defense. Please don't do such thing ever again. Please sit down, Fenos.
Noob claimed that King was his accomplice, and I'm glad I killed him.
I wasn't in on that.
So you guys basically murdered Noob.
We murdered Noob. We did. But it was for the best.
Well...
King and Noob were planning to overthrow Gold and Mike.
Well, I didn't see him kill anyone. You killed them.
King is welcome to come out of hiding and tell his side of the story. I think if I can have a conversation with King, we can reestablish trust.
So you're willing to talk with him, but not with Noob. You just killed him on the spot.
You guys all heard him trying to undermine the leaders of this group.
Yeah, I don't trust anyone until this gets resolved.
So, I think we should have a trial.
What do you hope to get out of this trial? Do you want us to admit that we killed Noob? Because we just did. I mean, you guys can put us on trial if you want. Noob was trying to tear us apart, and so we got rid of him.
They didn't know who to trust.
We're corrupt. Did you
even listen to Noob?
Have you heard anything Noob has been spouting?
What exactly did he say that was dangerous?
He wants to murder us.
Noob was bragging about his plan with King to overthrow Gold and Mike. And he killed somebody.
No killing people on the spot?
You know, they admit that they killed Noob.
Mutinies are not tolerated in this group. Anyone who is undermining the leadership in order to cause problems and even killing players needs to die.
The pirates of the Violet Compact were in chaos and confusion. It was like the parents left the kids at home and they burned the house down.
We need to band together as a team. I just want us to be united as a group, and Noob was directly working against that. And so Threnos and I decided that it was time for him to go.
I'm trusting Mike and Gold.
We need to wait until Gold and Mike come back, and then we can decide what to do as a group. I don't even want to be in charge. I trust you to be in charge until Gold and Mike return.
Okay, so first thing first, what will we do with King?
I'm sure that King will be happy to talk about the plans that they were making. King tried to kill me too.
He tried to kill me too.
I think we should let Gold and Mike decide.
Fair trial.
Yeah.
The other pirates sided with Nemo. King had failed to find any real supporters for his mutiny. And so, with the mutiny failing, King now retreated into the mountains and hid. Everyone knew that King was the best PvPer on the island, so they were scared to go confront him in close quarters on the mountain heights. So all the Violet Compact could do was wait for Captain Goldheart to return, if he would ever return.
King, he's trying to murder someone. Be safe. Together, we're strong. Everything is fine.
Meanwhile, Captain Goldheart sailed to the Blue Island and finally found some help. He pleaded with Governor Danny, who offered him a deal. Danny promised him 3 soldiers and blunderbusses to help him destroy the mutiny. But of course, there was a catch. In exchange for the help, the Violet Compact would have to declare war on Skulltopia and join an alliance with Squidtopia. Governor Danny's secret goal was to have the world destroy itself, so when the dust settled, the Balls family would be the most powerful island. He figured the Purple and Yellow Islands combined would be strong enough to rival the power of Skulltopia. Goldheart accepted the deal, as he feared there was no other choice. Danny also revealed that it was Skulltopia who murdered the Black Tide.
Very sad news.
And once again, Danny left out the part where the Balls family helped Skulltopia do it.
We would love to offer you our help and our aid in your time of need.
With your men, with us leading, and with our loyal Purple members, we'll take them down and we can keep business rolling, brother.
How about you just help Purple out with their problem?
I'd love to borrow some blunderbusses from you, because we gotta go back and take care of our problem.
The way I see it, it's just good business. I think I'll just allow you to use our blunders to capture King.
I would be very grateful for that, sir. I think with guns, we'll be able to take him down.
Squidtopia agreed to give 2 soldiers and their blunderbusses to Goldheart, as they were happy to have an ally in the war. And the Balls family gave 1 soldier to Goldheart. And so Captain Goldheart now sailed back to the Violet Compact to face his mutiny head on. He had 3 soldiers and blunderbusses to help him. But he arrived back at the Purple Island to discover that Nemo had already handled the mutiny himself.
It's Gold.
Let's go.
Hello, my fine pirates. We have returned.
Back in the grocery store after all this time.
How's everyone doing?
Mike and I did not flee out of cowardice. We sailed because someone has to live long enough to tell the truth. Mike and I returned, not as kings grasping for power, but as men who never stopped believing that the seas should be free, and today our own house turned against itself.
All that remained now was King, still hiding in the mountain caves.
We do have an alliance with the Yellow and the Blue nations. They have loaned us a blunderbuss in order to arrest King.
Nice.
I need everybody to go collect a blunderbuss. King's somewhere on the island. We're gonna scour this island. We're gonna find King, and we're gonna put him on trial. Treachery cannot stand. Capture King, dead or alive. Arrest this traitor.
King, you're under arrest.
King realized he was beat and surrendered peacefully.
I did my best.
You're under arrest, King, for treachery against the Violet Compact.
I'm not guilty. Not 100%.
What do you mean by not 100%? I don't know that we can call you innocent. Take him into custody, boys.
Rather than execute the best PvPer on the island, Goldheart offered him a deal.
The Red Nation has invaded Green, our allies, and wiped every single one of them. And the Squid Satyrs have declared war on Skulltopia. We are going to be part in that war. But with that, King, if you would like to remain part of the Violet Compact, you are going to be on the front lines of this war. If you can do that, if you come back alive, we'll accept you back in and declare your innocence, and all charges are dropped. Is that fair?
Yes.
So if everybody would, raise a glass with me. We'll drink and we'll seal the deal. The Violet Compact, boys.
Cheers.
We're a nation of freedom and democracy. You guys aren't my slaves. You guys aren't subjects. We're all citizens of this fine nation. That's the entire point of the Violet Compact. What makes us different from men like Noob is we rise above them.
We have King. As far as I can tell, you're the greatest warrior we have on this island. Train us to be better fighters.
King's gonna train people to battle.
With the Violet Compact finally under control, Captain Goldheart now had to officially alliance with Squidtopia and declare war on Skulltopia. Now, the Blue Island declared war on Skulltopia and joined the alliance as well. Governor Danny felt it was important to choose the winning side early, just as he had done with the Green Island. He was desperate to crush Skulltopia before they grew into an even larger threat. But first, Governor Danny quietly called Ambassador UC home from the Green Island, and he called Ambassador Fistful home from the Red Island. Ambassador UC was confused as he had just fought alongside the Skulltopians, and was now told they were the enemy. He wondered if all this deception was ethical for a government nation. UC once again hoped he would be rewarded for his service to the Balls family, but he was not given a promotion or a house. He was merely assigned to his next job and stationed on a warship. The entire world was now at war. In the battlefield was the entire ocean. The Three-Nation Alliance believed they could crush Captain Cheese quickly, but they were wrong. Cheese had the best PvPers patrolling the seas, and the most efficient workers at home.
Fish, my boys. I got mangoes. Anybody got some mangoes? We gotta feed our people.
Thank you.
Captain Cheese continued robbing weapon shipments from the other three nations. Skulltopia still had more weapons than any other island. Even with the Alliance now blockading Skulltopia to steal its weapon shipments, it was too little, too late.
Shots fired!
There's no way.
Yeah, I don't know from where. It was like from behind them.
We gotta retreat, come here!
I'm a red.
See this right here?
Cannonballs!
Cannonballs!
Look out, look out.
Ow! Yeah!
That is not.
Let's go!
When they come back, we'll be ready for them.
Naval skirmishes began at sea, but fighting ship to ship was extremely risky, scary even for the bravest players willing to fight. Cannonballs were unpredictable and could one-shot kill you by surprise. To minimize risk, both sides just used tiny crews to man their ships, and they hunted each other in the open ocean.
They're just wasting cannons.
We need people on cannons. People on.
If a battle looked lost, the crew would simply abandon ship and begin the long swim back home. The waters were shark infested, but a skilled player could dodge the bites. Swimming home was embarrassing and time consuming, but it was better than dying. The goal of the Alliance was to kill any Skulltopian pirates they could, but more importantly, it was to drain Skulltopia out of resources and keep them low on ships. The Alliance had 3 islands and way more people to keep a supply of galleons coming. Whereas Skulltopia was much slower at purchasing new ships.
Robin, have you caught anything?
Sorry, my mic is really quiet. I can't hear you.
Alright, you def.
Robin, have you caught anything?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, now I can hear you. I'm sorry.
But the Alliance underestimated just how efficient Skulltopia's labor force was. Captain Cheese was prepared to continue this war forever. The Skulltopian pirates went on offense, surprise attacking Alliance ships at port, like a pirate Pearl Harbor.
Dude, these guys suck at shots.
The Alliance responded by striking Skulltopia's galleons while they were docked at port. This usually resulted in the Alliance ships sinking too, but they felt it was worth the trade. The Alliance knew they had strength in numbers, but they feared an invasion of their individual islands. After all, the Green Island had been wiped out in a single night. Governor Tommy felt confident in his city's defenses. The island was covered in fortified cannons. Lookouts were kept on constant watch, and the citizens of Squidtopia were ready to man the cannons if invaders approached. Governor Tommy continued to heavily tax his citizens for fish. Desperate to buy more weapons and ships to win this war of attrition against Skulltopia, the only job options on Squidtopia were to be a fisherman or to be a squid satyr. Anti-Skulltopia propaganda was spread as well. The Alliance began using the slogan, "Better dead than red."
What's that saying again? Is it better red than dead?
The governor spread rumors that Skulltopia was still in anarchy and was using slave labor on their island.
Red team are a whole bunch of fools.
At least our island gets free healing. Well, at least our island isn't a shooting gallery.
I'm proud to work for Skulltopia.
The world is ours to plunder.
Meanwhile, in the Violet Compact, Captain Goldheart ordered his men to prepare defenses for the island. They scavenged for gunpowder barrels and began booby-trapping their island to explode.
People to Violet Compact, there's some danger starting to brew. I think we need to fortify all of our defenses right now. I don't know how much time we have. Get ready to defend. Traps everywhere, kegs everywhere. Get as much food as we can. Getting some fish. There might be boats coming in, so maybe we need lookouts. We gotta look 360 degrees. King will be in charge of the defenses and the storage. As long as we stick together, boys, we're gonna get through this. We're all gonna live.
Let's go, boys.
The most elaborate trap was set up in the tunnels that spiral up the northern mountain. If a single keg was triggered, the entire mountain would explode in a chain reaction. Traps were set in every other choke point as well. And the roof of the tavern was chosen as the fallback point if an invasion came. Meanwhile, Governor Tommy called the Alliance leaders together for another meeting. They set up a defense pact, promising that if one nation was invaded, the others would immediately sail to their island to help. They would use daily patrols to check on each other.
A three-way mutual defense where if one calls to aid, the others will answer.
As the war dragged on, Governor Tommy decided that it was finally time to take this fight to the Red Island for real. An all-or-nothing invasion of Skulltopia. Captain Cheese was down to just one ship and it was at port. Now was the time to strike. But tensions rose among the Alliance leaders over how to plan this invasion. Governor Tommy believed he had the right to lead the invasion force. Squidtopia had been the first nation to declare war, and it had the largest army of the Alliance. But Captain Goldheart had concerns that Tommy was incompetent as a military leader. Goldheart disagreed about the attack strategy and felt like they were underestimating the strength of Skulltopia. Goldheart asked to plan the invasion himself, but he was denied by Yellow and Blue. Tensions also rose over how many troops each island would send. Blue refused to send more than a few soldiers because its population was already low. Meanwhile, the Alliance demanded that Purple send as many troops as Yellow was, even though Yellow had the largest population. They also demanded that Goldheart offer a galleon for the invasion. Meanwhile, the Blue Island would not offer one. Goldheart felt like he was being asked to sacrifice too much, and he had no confidence that an invasion planned by Governor Tommy would be successful. Truthfully, Captain Goldheart felt like he wasn't being respected by the other leaders. They were both governors and looked down on him for being a pirate captain. Meanwhile, the Squid Satyrs still had done nearly no planning for the invasion. They just kept saying that the Great Squid would guide them to victory. Even though he felt like he was being used, and felt like they were sailing into a trap, Captain Goldheart prepared his best fighters for war. The entire Alliance assembled their invasion force onto 2 galleons. Governor Tommy would lead the invasion forces into battle himself, and Lord Vokum came as well to hype up the Yellow soldiers. Tommy still hadn't created an actual plan and was hoping to improvise on the spot. Instead of planning, the Squid Satyrs just got drunk.
Hey Tommy, can we have like one last beer before? Gentlemen, this may be our last drink, so let's savor it.
By the 9 tentacles of the squid, I'm
By
geeking.
the 9 tentacles, I'm tweaking.
The Yellow, Blue, and Purple soldiers prepared themselves for battle.
Today marks the end of the Red Heathens. We'll bring an end to the Red Island, to their cherished war bands, and we'll remember this as the last day of Red.
Pretty simple, alright? What we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot them.
Genius idea. We're screwed.
Hey, as an exchange of love, you take the yellow one, and then I take the purple one, and then that shows that we're like exchanging colors, and that we're blessed. That's right. It actually makes perfect sense if you think about it.
Lore-wise, yes.
Lore-wise.
Me survival-wise, no.
Go in there and kill every single one of them, and if you die, I die in heart. Therefore, you cannot die, my boy. Cannot.
I will do my best, Father. Work faster!
You can't make me!
It was time to strike Captain Cheese at home. The Alliance believed this surprise attack would break Skulltopia, but Captain Cheese was well prepared. He had spent weeks perfecting a defense strategy. His soldiers had thoroughly practiced and ran drills preparing for this day.
Listen here, men. Save our Skulltopia. Plunge your sword deep and strike true. Their bones will stay here, just like our own. Can I get a hoorah?
Hoorah! We need to stick together. We're better in numbers. You hear that?
I'm not gonna lie. All those kids down there that are cooking the fish, they're not making it.
If anyone has any traps, go ahead and throw those down on the beach and just know where they are.
He had already taken his men up the volcano to high ground.
Everybody to the backside of the island.
We should probably stay together.
Up here is where we make our stand. We can see almost everyone. We can see where they're coming from. This is where our snipers are going to be. We're going to be maintaining the high ground. We're going to make sure that nobody touches the land. Pretty good cover up here. It's going to be a lot more difficult for them to hit us. Dude, we have such a good vantage point.
Yeah, 13 sniper is going to be so brutal.
The invasion of Skulltopia began.
We are here to exterminate Skulltopia from the face of the earth. This shall be known as the first Squidsade.
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice the Great Squid is willing to make.
Using 2 galleons, they circled around and pounded the village with cannon fire.
They're gonna run out of cannons eventually.
Take cover.
Watch out.
Uh-oh. Everybody keep an eye
See all
out.
of us up here, they're just gonna start firing
That's the
cannons.
worst way to go out, bro.
What? Oh, I fell down, sir.
Don't push off by yourself.
I know it's you.
Let's spawn some reds!
Get out.
Stay frosty. Let me know if they actually send anyone out. Alright, guys, lock in, don't worry about it. Make sure none of them have gotten onto our island. Also be checking the beaches. Make sure nobody has gotten on the island. I know y'all are sniper scoping in, but like now they can see our sniper scopes, so just be wary of that.
Gave away our position, good job.
Hey, chill out.
Anytime the Alliance ships started getting close to the island, Captain Shees would have his marksmen close in and start sniping.
Aim at that last cannon. They are now at sniper range. Everyone hop down off the rocks.
I'm on the rainbow, sir. Oh, get down, bro.
Yeah, he's in the water. He's in the water near the docks.
Yes, he is.
Get down.
The hostiles on
sniper
island.
glints. They're all sniper glinting. There's one the crow's nest.
Yeah, they're baiting us out. Yeah,
Don't
be careful.
There's
extend
one
too
in the water
far.
still. There's one in the water still. We haven't taken him out
Don't
yet.
extend.
So the Alliance continued their cannon barrage from range.
Look, don't get hit by that. Do not get hit by that.
Be careful.
Hey, back off, everyone. Back off. Just watch the cannons.
After thoroughly striking the coastline, the Alliance began sending individual soldiers onto the island to scout out where the Skulltopians were hiding. UC was the first scout to be sent. In a genius move, Captain Cheese loudly called out for everyone to retreat to the tavern, but this was just a trick that had already been planned.
I think we should establish this now. If I say go in the tavern, do not go in the tavern. Stay up here.
And it fooled the scouts.
Go in the tavern. Go in the tavern.
They're hiding in the tavern. They're inside the tavern. They're hiding in the tavern. Hold your fire. They're hiding in the tavern with some on the outskirts.
Captain Cheese spotted a few of these scouts.
Oh, there's a guy down here behind the equipment shop.
By the equipment shop.
Get on him.
Get down! He's throwing bloody bombs. Oh, he's up there!
UC finally met his demise.
It was a blue share the same fate as your friend.
Operating on bad intel, Governor Tommy ordered a sneak attack on the island through the cave beneath the tavern. They could access the cave entrance from the beach, and then a ladder would let them climb up behind the tavern. Of course, Captain Cheese was not in the tavern, but rather on the high ground overlooking the cave, and would be able to see everything.
I'm watching the cave.
I would assume they would come through the cave as well, so stay frosty, y'all.
And so Tommy ordered the entire invasion force to jump overboard and swim to the cave. They were immediately spotted and fell under heavy fire from the mountain above.
I see them. They're on the top of the rocks.
These guys are in the water. They're in the water over here. They're seeing ducks.
In the water.
Yeah, there's one in the water. Shot, swim back.
Let's get him. There's someone in the water.
Get him.
Thanks. I got one shot left.
And it was a bloodbath. Like a pirate D-Day landing, the soldiers who made it to the cave now found themselves trapped at low ground.
Find us.
Hey, don't let them up.
He's flanking.
Hey, we have some trapped in the cave.
Yo, jumped in. Kill one. He's an honor serving with all of you.
Skulltopians were already positioned at the top of the ladder and began raining grenades down on the soldiers.
We should reorient.
That hurts.
They're just gonna keep throwing all their firebombs down.
Left side. Oh, watch out.
I took a wee bit of damage.
Governor Tommy had led the Alliance into a trap.
Skeleton over there.
I'm watching our backs.
Find us.
Hey, don't let them up.
Get up here.
He's flanking.
Hey, we have some trapped in the cave.
Get out here. No, I got snagged.
No.
Better hit the dead. Come on.
And then Tommy was killed in action. After seeing that Tommy died, Lord Vokum retreated back to his ship. He immediately dropped sails and made a run for Squidtopia, leaving his invasion force behind.
We're leaving. Bye.
Leave him. Quick. Leave him.
He was next in line to be governor and didn't mind being called a coward. He took his 2 bodyguards with him. Seeing that the Squidtopians retreated, Nemo gave the order for the Violet Compact to retreat as well.
I'm not dying for this bullshit plan. I'm not dying for these guys.
The invasion had failed. Captain Cheese's meticulous defense planning had paid off. He repelled an invasion force of 3 nations.
All I can say, men, is I'm proud of you. We fought bravely. No first-class citizens were lost. Skulltopia forever.
Nemo sailed home and told Goldheart everything. The Violet Compact blamed this failure on the incompetence of Squidtopia and the Balls family. Captain Goldheart felt like the two governors were just using his pirates as worthless cannon fodder. He was so upset that he considered leaving the alliance altogether.
We were led by Tommy John and the Squid Satyrs. For the massacre, we were going to be sacrificed in the invasion. We didn't agree to that.
Meanwhile, Lord Vokum returned to Squidtopia and assumed his role as the new governor. Over on the Blue Island, the Balls family was in panic. They now feared that Captain Cheese was coming to wipe them all out one by one.
I'm gonna need you to keep an eye out. It's kind of freaking me out a bit.
So the Balls family sailed to Squidtopia to sign a new treaty with Lord Vokum. Danny and Lord Vokum were both governors of civilized nations, and both agreed that all pirates should be destroyed. So they secretly formed a new alliance, allowing the Balls family to now live on the Yellow Island. The city was fortified and was the only place safe from the threat of invasion. The governors agreed that the Violet Compact would be on its own for defense, despite the treaty they had all signed. Would it really be the worst thing if the Red Pirates and the Purple Pirates wiped each other out?
You gotta know who to trust. Purple leader was a fool, the disrespect that they threw our way. But I think they're gonna stab us in the back, like Brutus did Caesar. What do you think about that?
Great Squid's mighty tentacles reaches out to them not.
Purple, you could have stabbed them in the back at any moment. The only people that have not disrespected us a single time is you.
Meanwhile, on the Purple Island, a lookout just spotted their worst fear. A Skulltopian galleon was approaching.
Perfect.
Captain Goldheart called his pirates to battle stations. Their island was still booby-trapped, and they felt confident they could hold their position on the mountain. Captain Cheese began the siege of Purple Island.
Coming for you.
Alright, guys. We're not gonna be boarding right away. We're not gonna be boarding right away. Just shoot at whoever peeks out.
Race.
I'm getting full spread.
But Goldheart had little faith that either of his allies were coming to help him, and he was correct. Lord Vokum and Governor Danny were hiding behind their city walls on the other side of the world.
I hit that kid. Yo, aim for the guy on top. I hit the guy on top.
Aim for the fat one.
He suspected that Goldheart had placed traps and began trying to blow them up from sea.
Show yourselves.
One Skulltopian pirate got impatient and tried running onto the island alone. A guard was waiting to set off the biggest trap. Maybe this was overkill for one pirate, but it got the job done. Now that the traps were cleared, Cheese sent his invasion force onto the island. Goldheart had his men hold out on the mountain peak, but as he looked out onto the empty horizon, he came to the realization that this war wasn't worth it. His allies were no longer even scouting the ocean. He was certain that they were in hiding now, just as they had retreated from the last battle. Captain Goldheart didn't want to throw away any more purple lives, so he called for a parley with Captain Cheese.
Ceasefire, ceasefire.
What?
Bruh, what?
Ceasefire!
Gold, you have your parlay.
The two captains met each other face to face.
The last time we spoke, Gold, and you turned down our offer. You only now come to us for peace.
Goldheart asked if peace could be achieved without a total surrender to Skulltopia. Captain Cheese then questioned why Goldheart was even fighting this war in the first place. Cheese revealed that Governor Danny had helped Skulltopia conquer the Green Island. The Balls family had attacked the Black Tide in battle, and even leaked their defense plans. This shocked Captain Goldheart. He had been deceived by Governor Danny.
We've had our differences, and while you and I have never seen eye to eye, Blue has been pulling the strings behind the curtains.
Oh yeah.
In all reality, they've been the ones lying, they've been the ones starting wars, they've been the ones killing. Our green allies were betrayed by Blue. We've also pulled strings on the Yellow Island. We've been betrayed by Blue. We've been sacrificed by Yellow. Purple has just been the battering ram. And the entire time, we've never been able to choose our own destiny.
There's been someone twirling their fork behind the scenes in their spaghetti.
We can work together.
Sure, the Skulltopians were evil, but they were honest enemies. His supposed ally had been tricking him this whole time. His suspicions about the two governors were now confirmed. It now seemed obvious that this entire war had been Governor Danny's attempt to make the pirate nations destroy each other. And Goldheart saw the Squidtopians as no better. It seemed obvious now that the real war was never against Captain Cheese. The real enemy was the governors who were manipulating the world for their own gain. The Skulltopian pirates may not be his ally, but they were not his true enemy.
While our methods may not be the same, as you know, we're a pirate kingdom, as are you. Willing to work a deal with you. But I think our end goals align here. Blue and yellow are all dead. We put the brass balls in the bottom of the sea.
Of course. As long as I can direct your hunger in the right direction and not our own.
Take what you can.
Give nothing back.
Captain Goldheart and Captain Cheese made a deal. The Violet Compact would have to surrender the Purple Island to Skulltopia, but all of Goldheart's men would be safe and free. They could even keep their galleon, and in exchange, Skulltopia would agree to an alliance.
Home is where we make it.
We'll drink to that. As long as our men get to live, we want our people to be able to see the sunset at the end of the day.
And so the Violet Compact said goodbye to their home and set sail. It was just an island. The two captains were teaming up against the two governors, and the governors had no idea, and the captains had hatched a plan to take them out. Goldheart sailed to Squidtopia and announced that his island had been conquered by Skulltopia. The governors now panicked as they feared an invasion force was imminent. The governors ordered that the three nations would put their best fighters on ships and form a blockade to intercept Captain Cheese as he sailed west. The governors had noticed that Captain Cheese was confident in land battles, but he was always nervous to commit to a full battle at sea. As their last stand, the governors hoped to bait Skulltopia into naval combat. Meanwhile, Lord Vokum and Governor Danny would be hiding back in the city. Playing along, Goldheart volunteered to have all his pirates man the Purple Galleon for the battle, and so the best fighters from Squidtopia and the Balls family got on another galleon. This ship was led by Don Balls,
I'm about to show them why they call me these balls.
and they all prepared for war. All of the best remaining supplies was taken onto the ships: pineapples, cannonballs, chain shot, and grenades. Cooked fish was now more valuable as food than it was as currency. All the money in the world could not save the governors from what was coming. Lookouts spotted Captain Cheese approaching the Yellow Island, and a hurricane followed him. The two Alliance galleons prepared to intercept Captain Cheese at sea. This battle would decide the fate of the world.
Blue and yellow have been killing us, they've been sacrificing us, they've been killing our allies, playing in the shadows. And today, the Balls family learned what real business looks like.
Captain Goldheart ordered his ship to sail at full speed into the storm. He pushed through the hurricane to the other side, forcing the governor's galleon to follow him. This was genius, as they were now far enough away that the city's cannons couldn't help or see the fight. Just as the battle began, the blue and yellow galleon was anchored. Captain Goldheart had one of his men stow away on the other ship to anchor it in a bad position. The governor's forces started getting obliterated by Skulltopia's ship. Now, Captain Goldheart gave the order for his galleon to open fire, but on the governor's galleon.
Give them hell, boys! Oh, yeah.
Give them actual hell.
Yep, we're turning hard left.
Captain Goldheart and Captain Cheese double broadsided their enemy. The blue and yellow soldiers were demolished. The governor's galleon sunk beneath the waves.
It's just good business, boys! It was a quick fight.
The governors were betrayed by the pirates they had betrayed, yet they had no clue because the storm clouds of the hurricane fully blocked their view of the battle. But one fighter still remained, Don Balls.
Balls. You thought I wouldn't find out.
It's just good business. I understand your betrayal.
The battle was won, but the bigger fight still awaited them on the other side of the hurricane. Squidtopia still stood as an impenetrable fortress. Even with their best fighters gone, the remaining yellow and blue soldiers still had fortified cannons to strike approaching ships at sea. So Captain Goldheart proposed an idea. He asked Captain Cheese to sink Skulltopia's ship. That way the entire Skulltopian army could hide on the Purple Galleon. Then they could approach the city of Squidtopia like a Trojan horse. The hurricane still stood between the Yellow Island and the battle. The governors still had no clue they were betrayed. Captain Cheese agreed to this plan. Meanwhile on Squidtopia, the governors began getting nervous at how long the battle was taking. The citizens were all panicking. Governor Danny feared that he was on the losing side, and he chose to retreat back to the Blue Island with a few bodyguards. He hoped that Skulltopia would conquer the Yellow Island first and he could buy just a little more time.
Alive and well. Everything ends sooner or later. Well, I'll tell you something. I still don't want to die.
Now the citizens of Squidtopia really started to freak out. They demanded that Lord Vokum create a better defense plan or they would rise up against him.
We'll have to see what the Great Squid defines me with for his prophecies, but, you know.
Lord Vokum called everyone together for a meeting outside his estate. He announced he was almost done with his defense plan and would present it soon.
I know some of you have heard rumors of certain alleged Reds coming to invade us. Fret not, there's no need to panic. I have a 3-point defense plan in the works. I'll be in my office.
He was willing to trade Squidtopia for his life, and he began swimming towards the nearest island. After realizing their governor had fled, Squidtopia turned to Mondaria, who was next in line to be governor.
We are all that is left. It is a sad truth.
Mondaria immediately organized the remaining population and sent everyone to their battle stations. The cannons were loaded and ready to repel an attack.
We've been led astray by our leaders. We may lose, but that does not mean be discouraged and lose hope. The righteous will always prevail.
But as the storm clouds cleared, Squidtopia breathed a sigh of relief as the purple galleon approached alone.
Hello! Greetings! I see you were successful.
We were.
Yes.
We've defeated the Red Nation.
It's wonderful.
Governor Mondaria came down to welcome him. Squidtopia believed their side had won the war.
The Great Squid gives and he takes.
It's funny you mentioned that about the Great Squid taking. This entire time, the real enemy has not been Skulltopia. It's been you and the Balls family.
And then all of Skulltopia poured out of the ship to attack the city.
We brought friends.
Go, 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 go!
No!
Hello, bro.
My father would never son anything.
Don't let them take the city! We gotta keep surviving!
Captain Cheese showed no mercy, cutting down every yellow and blue citizen still alive on the island.
To the sewer! We got traps everywhere! More Skulltopia, alright? Hate your shot, bro. No! We shouldn't have killed him! You think what we could have done with him? He's a human, bro! Get him! They're running! Check the shops, check the shops. Are they in here?
Captain Cheese declared that Squidtopia was conquered.
Look at this glorious sight. You smuggled us in well.
Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations to you. You've achieved peace.
Peace. Green is peace. Oh, wait, no.
I now pronounce this island New Skulltopia.
But Captain Goldheart still had one enemy remaining, and the Violet Compact would go fight them alone. For Goldheart, this was personal. Over on the Blue Island, Governor Danny knew his end was coming. Despite all his scheming, for the first time, he felt powerless. So he sat in his tavern and got drunk.
All due respect, but you got no idea what it's like to be number one. In the midst of death, we are in life, huh?
His guards were confused as a purple galleon pulled up to the island. These were not Skulltopians here to conquer them. This was something far worse. This was vengeance. Goldheart led the attack on the Blue Island. He killed every member of the Balls family in the village. Governor Danny believed it would be embarrassing to run, so he just waited in the tavern. he knew he would die.
It's just you and me, a pair of balls left in the world. And all the rest, they've dropped. You probably don't even hear it when it happens, right?
He only wondered if he would hear the gunshot or if it would all fade to black.
Balls.
But Captain Goldheart didn't shoot him.
You killed my green allies and you tricked the world into fighting a war. I should kill you right now.
Gold, see you're here to finish the job. End it.
Well, like offer you a deal. I'm not one to kill a man who's beaten, to kick a mother down. So instead of killing you, we got a rowboat outside. You're gonna get on that rowboat, I'm never gonna see you again. Never come back, you're gonna disappear. No more Balls family. If I hear anybody talking about the Balls family or anybody alive, we're gonna hunt you down. You can leave with your lives. Sound like a deal?
I will take this deal. Sounds like good business.
To prove he was the real side of justice, Captain Goldheart spared the life of Governor Danny and his last citizen.
The Balls family is no more.
Goldheart escorted Danny to a rowboat and watched him sail away. Although once a governor plotting world domination, Danny was now homeless. Then Goldheart declared that the Blue Island was the new home of the Violet Compact. He had saved his pirate crew. None of them had died today. Their enemies were destroyed, and peace had been achieved with Skulltopia. There was one thing left to do.
So, King, do you remember what I promised you if you fought this war with us?
You promised me that I'm not getting executed?
I'm a man of my word. Stand up, have a drink with me, brother.
Yes, yes.
You're gonna hit the
Cheers,
old Monkey
boys.
Island.
He formally pardoned King and promoted him to leader of the Violet Compact's fighting force. King was forgiven for starting a mutiny and thanked for his service to the Purple Pirates.
We did it, boys.
Purple team, we made it.
We said we would.
It was an honor, sir.
Cheers,
We started
mate.
out killing each other, but ended up being friends.
I'm glad it all worked out. I was always hoping that we'd make it to the end together. After all of it, I'm glad King's here too.
Drink to that.
Cheers, mate.
Meanwhile, Captain Cheese had demolished his enemies and stolen everything from them. He declared himself king of the pirates. He had gone from being a nobody on a volcanic wasteland to now ruling most of the world. But he was happy to give the Blue Island to the Violet Compact. As for Lord Vokum, he had finally swam all the way to the Blue Island, only to discover it was conquered by Captain Goldheart. Fearing for his life and now with nowhere else to run to, Lord Vokum had to go into hiding on the island, only coming out to dig up grubs for food. His story had now come full circle, from oppressing the grub eaters to becoming one himself.
Society is about survival of the fittest, and in this instance, it looks as though I survived.
Life continued on after the war. The remaining players scattered around the world. Life wasn't fully peaceful as the remaining players were still pirates after all. Occasionally they continued robbing each other and fighting, but there was no more war. Captain Cheese ruled over his city, and Captain Goldheart ruled over the Blue Island. He offered his galleon to Mike, his second in command, but Mike declined as he didn't want to leave Goldheart's side. The two had started as bitter enemies, but now were inseparable friends.
Can I just point out how much bigger your character is than mine?
I love that I'm a big man.
This world had seen so much evil. Every leader was guilty of violence and deception. They had all done evil in their quest for power, and they all got their hands dirty. They murdered and stole and lied to each other. This ocean saw so much death and destruction, but there was also beauty in it. There was friendship. There was camaraderie. And trust. Bitter enemies turned into friends. Anarchy turned into teamwork. There was bravery and sacrifice. Leaders not afraid to lead their men on the front lines. Soldiers charged into battle facing certain death. People died for what they believed in, and people changed their minds. People chose mercy, even against their worst enemies. Pirates and governors had almost destroyed this world, but even on the darkest day, there was beauty.